We leave it?
Indeed, we leave a.
The stuff is in party notes.
Okay, I need to read the passage. I woke to find an alien standing at the foot of my bed. I was unable to move, shocked at how incredible his body looked. My wife slept next to me as the alien slid his long fingers down my shorts.
What?
That is a hell of a cold open. I will give you
Hey,
that.
yo.
The aristocrats?
Heyo.
So,
The next line, that is when the galactic twink proceeded to explicit.
Yes, of course.
So yes, the aristocrats.
Redacted.
Alright, so, since I'm over here, I guess I'll open Discord on the PC so I can type in. Eric would have had a longbow and a long sword, but nothing magical.
Did he have some arrows on him?
Yes, he would have had... Let's see, he was expecting to go for a hunt, so we'll say he had 30 arrows.
And he used a couple, so...
So, like, 28, let's say.
28?
Yeah, 28.
Get yelling, plus get those 28 arrows. So
Yeah.
you're not recycling the 2.
Yo,
You
didn't
have a
you
total of
need
30.
did you need incense too?
Huh?
Did you need incense?
It might have been a spell component, but Bardic thingamajig covers that, so...
Yeah, unless it has
as long
a
as you-
cost.
I was just saying because Zio had that on his body.
Oh.
2 blocks of it. I put everything Zio had in his inventory in the party notes.
This is the spell that would have required it,
Let's see.
but again...
Hypnotic pattern, glowing stick of incense, or crystal filled with phosphorus. Yeah, so that would be able to do with your spell focus, which is your instrument.
Could you hypothetically, with that crystal vial filled with a phosphorus material, can that just be a glow stick?
I mean, technically it is. If you really think about it. Oh, and I need to... While we're still in our vamping period, I need to type a message out and count its characters.
Ooh.
Alright, Kardak, you put the half plate into your sheet as well.
Damaged plate.
Emotional damage.
Daluna?
Hello.
Hello.
There you
I was asking if you put the half plate into your inventory already.
Not yet. I'm looking for it actually on the compendium.
Anybody taking the weapons?
It'll be under arm or items, right?
Yeah, under party notes, there's some. This is the stuff that we recovered from the battle.
6, 7,
Just for
8,
clarification's sake,
9,
are we splitting the
10,
28
11,
arrows, or is
12,
all of that
13,
for Antonius?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That would be between you and Daluna,
Okay.
because Daluna's the other archer.
Okay,
Alright.
so I'm only taking 14, right?
You want to do 14-14? I think we'll review that.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll
Sure,
have
there's
Bolt
something.
take the alchemist fire snow. I have 2 of them.
Ooh. Right, and I have confirmed that my message is under or exactly 25 characters.
Again, I'm taking the holy symbol.
So you said it's just the basic half plate.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Except there's this really cool feature that in the moonlight, there's a silver dragon that dances across the half plate on the front.
Ooh. Of course it's dragon. Why
Well,
am I
fly.
not surprised?
I mean, that's kind of the Knights of the Silver Order's whole thing, since they worked for Argynvost, the Silver Dragon.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, no, it's even more appropriate now that Karnak gets in bed.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Destiny or something at this point.
Like, if anything else had just happened, like, nothing, if everything went well, he'd be thinking, ha, suck it, Dad, I have a dragon on my armor.
Who's taking the silver great axe?
Do you want to hold on to it, Kai, for sentimental reasons, or?
I mean, like, I already took the damaged plate and the holy symbol.
Yeah,
Can you send me that, by the way, Draco, so I can put it in my character notes?
I'm gonna take a screenshot of the thing from the actual homebrew that I have here. The actual PDF. And then I will I'll just put that in the party notes, I think. Boop. Upload. Let's grab that. Was a screenshot. There you go. Arginian plate.
I'll hold on to the great axe. I probably won't use it because I have a million weapons on me, but maybe at the end of the adventure I'll hand it back to Kai so he can send it back to Thylea.
Mm. Oh, random thought. Did everyone see the potion mishap thing from Obojima?
Yes.
It's
It's hard
it.
to miss it.
I just wanted to be sure everyone saw it. Seems like a lot of fun.
Also, you couldn't stop talking about it for a bit.
True.
That is true.
Very true. It was very
Not to put you on the spot there, but you were talking about it.
Damn, just gonna
For a
put me
bit.
right on blast in front of chat and everyone.
At the same time, though, like, I completely get it. Because potion sickness should be a common factor, honestly.
Yeah.
You're drinking a random thing, you don't know what's in it.
Or
Well,
maybe you know
You
exactly
might know
what's
what's in it, but you don't know how it's gonna affect you.
Like, it is wild, the different ingredients for potions in Obojima. Like, that's where I am in the module right now reading through it. The following things are actual ingredients you can put into a potion in Obojima. Spark plugs, action figures, a crab, various fruits, and veggies. But technology can also be thrown into potions as potion ingredients, apparently.
That just reminds me of one of my old DM. He made a character that made potions for the party, and he'll mix up the randomest things to make the potion. Like a chewed up bubblegum. It was basically he made Doc Brown.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. Another potion ingredient, gum. They don't know how to make it in Obojima. It's one of the rare ingredients, but you can find it in first world areas, like underneath tables and the like, and use it in potions. Sometimes you can find it wrapped, but that's even rarer.
The most valuable item in all of Obojima, a pack of 5 gum.
Yes.
Stimulate your senses.
See, the thing is they use
Not
double
sponsored,
bubba.
not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored.
Although we wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, no, if they want to sponsor me, they can go right ahead. Like,
Why
you would have
would
to-
one
you need
do?
You need to add that, Draco. It's just a pack of 5 gum, but every time you chew a piece, you just roll on the wild magic table.
that would be interesting.
How it feels to chew 5 gum, roll wild magic search.
What?
I might do that.
I mean, it does fit.
You know, the funny thing is, Daluna, you and I both know somebody who would love that as a magic item.
Yes.
I'll probably, if I do make it, use the wild magic surge we're using for Karnak right now. Because I already have access to it.
I am so happy that I showed you the D100 table.
Yes.
Like, that is finding that was the thing that made me like, yep, I want to play Wild Mages now. Because this is just so fucking stupid, I love it.
Hmm.
Thank you, Reddit.
It was weird. Like, I must have accidentally clicked the wrong thing or something, but I went to go and into it, and it said it no longer exists. I'm like, wait, what? And then I clicked it again, and it didn't. Like, oh, thank God. Jeez. That would have been horrible.
So what do you think would happen if you just shoot a whole... If you ate, like, a whole package of that 5 gum? How many surges will happen?
Oh gosh.
How many... Well, I imagine actual 5 gum, there's like 30-something pieces, or 15 or something like that. So, maybe not that many, because that would be insane, but, like, depends on how much are actually in the pack. But it would be a surge for every single piece you've consumed at once.
Wait, Draco, were you the one that put the... Did I put the wrong armor, or did you put that in?
Let me see.
So I just put half plate. I can't remember if I put both of them accidentally.
Yeah.
No, because I haven't touched your sheet at the moment.
Okay, so it was just me. Let me just delete that. Never mind. I'm done.
Alright,
I have half plate. Yay, my AC 17 now!
Yay! Well, now that I'm in here...
We're all armored up now.
Again. Right? Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Actually, no, it's a Y. Oh no, I did put that in.
Draco,
Argin.
out of curiosity, did work get canceled for you tomorrow?
Well, I just don't have work tomorrow, so
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
no worries. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been, but I don't have to go into work tomorrow because I'm not scheduled tomorrow, so you know.
Yeah, fair.
That's their problem.
Yeah, that's for whoever's working the Tuesday or the Thursday shift to deal with. But who would like to do the recap so we can get properly started?
I remember stalling a lot.
Mm.
For no reason whatsoever.
Right, yeah.
You know what? I can do it.
Okay,
I need the inspiration point.
then the floor is yours.
So I think if I remember correctly, we left the forest where we killed the werewolf pack leader, made our way down to the bridge where we would meet the revenants. Along the way we got attacked by some weird crazy people, but they were pushovers. And then we made our way to fight the rock. Zio got grabbed, and we were able to kill the rock, but unfortunately Zio didn't make it. Rip Zio. That's all I remember.
You know,
If there was more, somebody else can fill it in.
I'm pretty sure that was basically it. That rock fight took up a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
time.
And I think we didn't start until like 10:30.
Yeah. So take your point of inspiration as we rejoin our party members over at Tsolenka Pass. Let me... I don't think I have the music shifted, so I'm gonna have to do that manually. Let's go off of the intro. Let's see what would fit for this area as you're making your way towards... You know what, I think I'll set this... You're not technically at the Ember Temple yet, but I think I'm going to use the music for the Amber Temple that I have, just to set the scene a bit.
Before we head
And
up
let's
back
keep
up the
chat
mountain,
of you.
didn't we need to go down to? Didn't we need to head back down the mountain really quick to resolve Zio? Or do we do that out of game?
I'm. You mean like get him and his stuff, or
Yeah, I'm not
like
sure
resolve?
if anyone wants to like RP resolve that, having to
Oh yeah,
process.
you can absolutely do that. Like, I mean, I brought you back to Tsolenka Pass because the path was just before Tsolenka Pass, and I just basically grabbed all of you in a sort of mass here. So, yeah, you can definitely roleplay if you want to have a proper funeral for Zio.
Antonius is still very confused by the idea of not having the tail to just eat. Because that was for a while. I guess I don't know if coping mechanism is the right word, but
It's just
bad
something
things
he's used
happened
to.
and the tail took care of it, and that's just how it was for a while. And this is the first time where he was expecting the tail to take care of it, and there is no tail to take care of things. I think he's like slowly trying to process the psychological damage of having such a tail. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think so.
Okay.
So I guess we're right there at the rock's body, and Zio's there with it.
Mm-hmm. There's obviously feathers all over the place mixed with blood, and unfortunately the mangled remains of Zio.
Bolt would find like a solid area of ground in the area and just dig a hole.
Raoul will help you dig the grave.
Deep enough and wide enough that like there's not going to be like a mound sticking out on top, but enough that they can still like show some semblance that somebody is buried there.
I will take like all of the stuff off of him. Stop it.
Not yet.
Just
He'll-
take the stuff off of him and pick him up.
He'll find like a decently serviceable like large stone or rock and just like set it as like a makeshift headstone and just kind of set it like near the top and just like with like probably a hammer and chisel with his with his smith's tools just like just chisel in Zio's name and like he'll put a question mark because he doesn't know when Zio was born, and then he'll like do dash and then like the year that the current year that it is to mark his death date.
What is the current year? Out of curiosity.
That is an
California.
excellent question.
We don't
How's
ask.
that?
We don't ask. We don't ask
Do we even know
questions.
how many days it's technically been on the outside world? We know how many days it's been in here.
Oh yeah, time flows differently
Yeah.
too. That's an
Hmm.
interesting. I didn't think about this.
Well,
Sorry,
Okay,
sorry, Draco,
so-
for putting you on the spot.
I did
He
look
did
it
tell
up.
you he was
It
53.
technically takes place in the year 735 BC.
I mean, I don't know.
So we'll just
This
we'll
comes
just
from
put,
Seven?
ravenlofteternal.org.
I don't know how that's gonna process for Thylea, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Different dimensions and realms.
Yeah, he's gonna say he was 53 to you guys.
So he'll just take the current year and then subtract 53 from it.
yeah, stripes.
Hmm.
Could you carve this symbol into his gravestone as he points to his holy symbol?
Paul will nod and just start doing it, and he's trying not to crack a joke, but like call it a coping mechanism. But it's just this thing like, in my years of an artificer, I never thought I'd be making somebody's gravestone.
Does anyone have any copper?
This whole time, Kardak's been completely silent.
I have copper coins.
I need 2.
Passes 2 copper coins.
She's gonna place it over Zio's eyes. And I'm going to cast Gentle Repose.
So, Kardak, again, not saying anything, like he hasn't spoken, but he reaches into his pack and pulls out the bag. Like, you guys have seen him get, like, ball bearings every single time you gone shopping. He pulls out 10 of them from his pack and puts them on the grave. He's just standing there. May Oberon help you to rest.
Raoul will pull out his little black journal that he has with him. Just write down a small prayer to the Morning Lord. Rip out that piece of paper and put it as like the offering too. May the Morning Lord help guide you back to your God.
I I'm not good with words in this type of situation because honestly I don't really try to be in this situation, but I'm sure if my dad was here he'd be proud of you. And I'm glad that we were able to travel together. I'll try to keep our message alive and find the children.
Above game.
Always remember that we are the light.
Sorry, just I realized something. So when you found the children that were with the werewolves, some of the kids you were looking for were... Well, you don't know that, I guess, do you?
No, I don't.
Never mind. You
Nope.
just know that kids are with the werewolves. You don't know if the kids you're
Correct.
looking for are with them. That's fair.
Yeah, we never seen
My
the kids,
apologies.
so we wouldn't know.
True. Ignore me then. My apologies.
Wait, now I'm confused. What?
So
Yeah,
Kai and
reason
Zio were
Kai
originally
and
looking
Zio
for
were
some
out.
children that went missing from Thylea, and they got dragged into Barovia, where they believe the children were, but they don't know for sure where those kids are.
Kai will just lower his head and close his eyes, uttering a prayer to the god Andros, and just say as a final send-off that we are the light in the darkness that guides those who are blind. And
It's at... I'm sorry, go ahead.
that's it.
It's at this time you hear a message in your head, Kai, that I am about to send you.
Oh, wait, oh, you sent it to me in my personal DMs.
Yes, in your DMs.
Also, on an unrelated note, Antonius is probably sitting on a stump, pondering his stump between his legs, like a certain cat gif that keeps stump like. I posted it in general.
I was to say, I think I know what you.
Kai,
Yep, I know that one. I knew exactly which one you were talking about.
you kind of see on Kai's face, he goes from sad to kind of angry. I don't know what kind of trick you're trying to pull here, but whoever that is, tell them to go back.
Okay, so that's the message you send back to him?
Yeah.
I should make it clear, that was Dan's voice you heard.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's gonna complicate things a little bit, but noted.
Just literally like the worst person that you can talk to right now.
After those final rites have been said, Raoul will help bury the body.
Should I start playing a somber tune?
Do whatever the fuck you want. As he just kind of walks off a bit.
Once everything's been like set and the body's been buried, you guys obviously won't walk up and the Zio spit tools, he'll have them in his hand and he'll like put them right at the base of the mound and right next to the headstone. And does anybody here speak Dwarvish?
Nope.
No.
Big giant.
Dwarvish?
Yes.
Hoshi, I sent you
all
a
right.
message.
I got it.
Just to keep
You do? Okay, then you're the only one we'll hear as Bolt will start speaking in Dwarvish. Look, I'm not good at this whole prayer thing, but the dwarves back home used to always pray to Mordain, I think was his name, to make sure everything was good, so I hope Mordain helps you in the Great Forge Beyond, as they refer to it. Yeah, and then he'll just kind of walk away.
Okay. Are you ready for this? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and not make this too loud, but I can't guarantee it. Just letting you know. Warning is given. I forget how the rest of the song goes, but you know what the song is.
Mm-hmm.
Cats.
Would you believe me if I said that that's the first time I ever played on the ocarina?
You know, real talk, I want to learn how to play an ocarina. There's, like, when played right, they're such beautiful instruments.
I need to get a proper ocarina because right now I'm using a souvenir type ocarina and I don't think that's meant to be played on.
I got a ceramic one.
Yeah, this is
I learned
very
how
much
to.
ceramic.
First song I learned to play was Tapion's theme from the Dragon Ball movie.
Sorry, as soon as I heard that song, that's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
Fire Twirlers, come on, go, come on!
I really need to get a proper ocarina though, instead of this one, which is very much a souvenir ocarina, which I'm pretty sure is not meant to be played.
Once everyone said their words, Varl's gonna take Zio's great axe, slung it over his back, look down at the headstone, but also say it loud enough for everyone to hear. While Varl's not being quiet about it, it's like, we will not die in vain. We will continue our quest, our mission. We will slay this devil. Varl's gonna start making his way up towards the pass and call back to everyone. We still have a mission to do.
I hate that you're right.
Let these emotions fuel you. That is how you survive in these lands.
The show must go on.
Alright, that's my line, mate.
Let's just fucking go.
I think we make our way back up the pass.
Alright, so I did just basically throw you on this map. Would you like to reposition where everyone is, or are you good with this configuration?
Good.
I have no problem with it.
Yeah, it seems good enough.
Okay. Also, for sake of ease, we'll put you properly on the path, and I will read the site you see before you. Also, I think I have some art for this particular area. Give me just a moment to check. Chapter handouts. Oh, you know what? I realized. I said I was going to show you guys, like, if you fought the rock here, what it would look like. So first I'm going to show you that, then I'm going to show you the actual art of the gateway. Because it looks pretty sick. The rock.
Ooh.
So, had you not taken this quest, you guys going toward the Amber Temple would have gotten the rock to attack you here. But I digress. I'll now show you what you actually see here. Show to players. Here's a view of the archway as I will begin to describe it. Here you are. The shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply towards the dark, roiling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone, lined with spikes and topped with statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the center of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flame. On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone, topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. It's a bit far away, but if you squint your eyes, they kind of look like the soldiers of the Order of the Silver Dragon. What do you do?
I think we just make our way up.
Yeah.
As you get towards the portcullis, oddly enough, it seems to animate before you. It shrieks with the sound of old metal on metal. And it opens. But there's still the wall of green fire in your way that you're gonna have to deal with.
Alright, about that. Antonius steps back.
Reasonable.
There's like snow up here, right, Draco?
Yeah, there's snow basically all around the road here.
Raul's just gonna grab a handful of snow and toss it
Let's see.
just to see what happens.
Alright, so you throw the snow at this wall of green fire, and it melts as soon as it gets even remotely close to the fire. It is very hot, it seems.
I'm gonna pop detect magic.
Alright,
I'll
are
ritual
you gonna
cast
use
it
the
too,
slot, or are you
so
gonna...
like, yeah.
Okay, so while you're casting the ritual, the portcullis screeches again and closes in a minute of your ritual casting. But once you do cast detect magic, I believe this would be evocation magic. It could also technically be conjuration, but I'm gonna go with... Actually, you know what? I will look up a similar spell and base it off that. What is... Yeah, evocation, I was correct.
Yeah,
So,
evocation
I'm gonna
magic,
give
that
this
sounds
to
about right.
you. I'm gonna give this to you for free. Since it is magic, if someone had a way to dispel magic, that might do something with it.
If only we had that spell.
Yeah, if only.
If only.
Or could I do... What about I use Hyrotech? Oh wait, you said that the flame is magical though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is a magical flame.
So I
Pretty
can't
sure that
use
would just make it
pyrotechnics
bigger.
to shoo it away somewhere else.
Yeah, no, you would not be able to.
Pretty sure that would just make the flame even bigger.
Like the last time
There
we
is
did
someone
on
I
no.
Arthas.
know.
One of the options is to move it to a different area.
I mean, isn't it like surrounding the whole castle though?
No, it's just in the gateway here, past the portcullis. If you cleared out the fire here, although I suppose technically you could try to, like, climb up the gate and over, or around the hill maybe, because the gate only has that, but you might need some actual climbing equipment to go around or climb up. Well, except for the tabaxi, you have a climbing speed. But
Yeah, I mean, I have a
doesn't do
climb
a lot
speed.
for
I can
everyone
climb
else.
up to the wall and like, how high up is the wall?
Let me grab... Let's see. The gatehouse is 30 feet high, so it's 30 feet of climbing.
Yeah, someone give me a rope. I'll climb
I
up
mean-
to the top and then like find a place where I can just tie the rope up and people can climb up.
And the adjoining walls are 20 feet high, so... Yeah, I guess these walls over here are like 20 feet high, and then like this section is 30 feet.
Or I will toss you some rope. Got 50 feet to work with.
He'll start scampering up the wall, and once we can find a place where he can just quickly tie the rope and send it down.
As
He
you
will do so.
make your way to the top, there's like, spikes up here, so you have to like sort of work your way in between, but as you're getting comfortable and begin to tie the rope on one of these metal spikes, you notice as one of the statue of vultures start to like crack before your very eyes, and the stone falls away, and you see this. And on the other side, a very similar creature appears, and it screams in your face. I'll do this for everyone there. And, hey, it's time to roll initiative.
Well, here we go again, everybody.
Why do I get...
Good thing we long rested.
We did?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you long rest after the rock fight?
Well, I that makes sense.
Can we switch initiative
Oh.
order?
Nah?
Nah. But it is what it is. Let's
mean,
see who else I got.
I don't mind if
Maybe-
Yelling wants to switch with me. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
Yellen, you're playing a rogue and a bard, so you're gonna have a very high initiative order every time. So you have to be
Yeah.
ready.
You also forget Antonius doesn't really like to get up close and personal.
Yeah.
He's very up close and personal right now.
Says the one who literally stepped back from the green flame. Yeah, definitely.
Antonius is the Shaggy of the group.
About Bolt. Talking
Oh,
about
Yeah.
Bolt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Glad
Also,
everyone's in picture.
hindsight, I looked at his spells. You know who does have Dispel Magic, but isn't here?
Wendy.
Dan.
Dan.
Let's go with this one.
That's on initiative. It's just
Nah.
There it goes.
no.
Yeah,
It's a
Quimby does not have
+4
Dispel.
between Bolt and I.
Well, I know you both have
Oh.
a +4, but I'm saying nah. You're cursed to always go first in combat.
Well, technically, in this case,
is-
the Lily goes first.
You gotta think quick,
Oops.
Yellen.
I just realized I don't have ease on the map here. Let me fix that. I thought I forgot someone, and let me grab and... Oh, great. Okay, I'm gonna have to refresh on my screen because for some reason it looks like ease has 2 tokens on the map.
Oof. Also, Bolt will look down to and just yell, "Guys, gargoyles!"
Oh,
You know what? I'm gonna give this to you for free. Roll Arcana.
Me?
Yes. Yeah, no, they're probably gargoyles. You're right.
Guys, gargoyles! No, he would be like, guys, gargoyles, wait.
Like that one show.
Guys, gargoyles! Also, that's a 6 and a 9.
Yep.
that's nice.
Nice. I might have Ease roll Arcana on her turn, but we shall see. That was just free for you because you're up and close and personal with them.
You know, the
Alright,
rest of the NPCs roll. The Revenant.
I still need to get Eastmark, I think.
Yeah.
Because I had the problems with Ease's sheet before I could roll him. Okay, there we go. And I just need to grab their sheet. Okay. And let's put this in descending order. Lily would go first. Lily's a tiger and can't climb, so she's going to move here, staring up and hold action for one of the rocks to get in range for her to attack it.
Speaking of that, sorry, forgot Eevee.
Ah, yes.
Roll 20's being slow.
Ah, no worries.
There we go.
So, above game, this is one of the things that the guide recommends replacing with gargoyles. They are not gargoyles, but I feel like it makes sense for them to be here, even if the Lunch Break Heroes people didn't think it makes sense. Because there are people around the area that can summon demons and devils, or whatever these things are. Antonius?
He's terrified because he sees fire, but also, so he's not really looking up, and he decides to, even though while not looking up, just try randomly shooting an arrow.
Okay. Go for it. You know, 11
Does
is
that
not
hit
gonna...
anything? And also, where the heck did it go?
It sure doesn't. The arrow flies towards this creature, and it blasts its wings, making the arrow fly off of the edge and down into the fog below.
The fact that it hit at all that close while not paying attention is impressive.
Alright, anything else for your turn? Want to do some bardic inspiration, or...?
He's too terrified to think.
Fair enough. Ease, I will have her roll Arcana to see if she recognizes these creatures. I'd say a 20 is good enough to recognize them. Wait a minute, those aren't gargoyles, they're rocks. They're demons. What the heck are demons doing here?
Bolt just looks down. Demons.
Demons? Okay, so they don't have a weakness. So these, with this knowledge, let's see, how high up are they? 30 feet. I mean, she could hit that, but that won't hit both. It's kind of a waste of that spell. Well, when in doubt, magic missile. Let's see, that's level 1. Yeah, you don't know if you're going to be fighting anything else after that, so I guess you'll just stick with a level... let's go with level 2. Go a little higher. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, and that. So that would be 13 total damage, and she's just gonna meet into this thing. Quinby! What will our little guy do?
Real quick, you still have the art on screen of the token.
So I do. There we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, also because of the dynamic lighting, you can't see the other one, the other Vrock, but he's standing right here, and you would all be able to see him.
I
Just
can
by the
see,
nature of
like,
how the dynamic...
corner of it.
Yeah.
Clipping of the token.
Yeah, I don't think
But I
you guys
can't
took a
see this one.
long rest. But... Do I want... You know what? I think Quinby is going to... Let me take a look to see. Does he have any more sorcery points? He does. He hasn't used any of them. He's going to spend a sorcery point to twin cast Guiding Bolt.
I don't know.
God damn! The first one misses, but that nat 20 sure hits. Yeah, for same reasoning, he'll just do it at level 1. Okay. So that would be 25 damage to the one that's near Bolt. Wants to make sure that he's gonna be okay. And we'll give him that, so you know the next attack has advantage. I don't think he has any more taunts, though, sadly. Yeah, he's out of taunts. He used all his taunts up at the rock fight. So that will be it for Quinby, bringing us to Eastmark. Wow, the NPCs certainly are raring to go. Goddamn. Gonna bring out the heavy crossbow and shoot. A 15 hits. I mean, either way, it's 15. So that's kind of a waste of the, unfortunate waste of it. But hey, you know what? It's the thought that counts. Evie.
I really wish we gave her darts. Guess into wear tiger form for now.
Okay. Or, do you got it, or do you want me to do it?
I got it.
Okay.
I can do it. There we go.
Perfect.
And
I will say
yeah,
the
no.
rope is there at this time, so people could climb up. It's just Bolt is kind of, you know, up there right now.
You know what? I'll just have her provide some cover when he comes down, or if he comes down,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
Right, and that will bring us to the Vrocks. Can you smell what the Vrock is cooking? He's going to begin attacking Bolt, the one closest to him, one with a beak attack. 22 is going to hit you, take 12 piercing damage. Talons. 13's not going to hit you.
No.
But hey, that's it for him. Okay, the other Vrock is going to fly down from his perch here. So that's 30 feet to fly down. And then let me just do this and see. Let's see, what was it again? Yeah, 15. Wait, is it originating from him, or is it... Yeah, extends out from the Vrock. Okay, so... Measure point, center... Cool. Everyone in this circle, I need you to make me a con saving throw. I will do it again. As spores shoot out from the Vrock. There you go.
Anybody in my circle gets a bonus of 2.
So that would be Lily, Arthend, Raoul, Irina, Quinby, Ease, and Eastmark. Oh, and Kardak. Kardak's just barely hit by it.
Well, shit.
Okay. And I just need to roll for Arthend, Quinby, Ease, and Ismark. Oh
wait,
yeah,
hold
I
on.
never rolled Arthend in. Hold on. Whoops.
I kind of forgot something.
Oh.
Yeah, one sec.
Alright, let me get Arthend into initiative order because I accidentally whoopsied and didn't put him in.
Also, side note, do we get 5th level spell?
No, that's
I mean,
disease. Never mind.
I don't think you
I'm
guys
just
did a
trying to
long
figure out,
rest.
do I have, would I have the ability to actually use Cone of Cold?
So you can use it once
took-
per day. You haven't used it. So
We took a
Well,
long
like-
we took a long rest after the werewolves right before this, so you would have the one use of it.
Yeah,
Because we wanted
Would
to
I
be
have a
top.
spell slot for it, is what I'm asking.
you don't need a spell slot for it.
yeah, because you have it from your deal, you get a once per day casting of it. So you can use it. So let's see. Divine Health, 3rd level,
It is a
flowing,
huge
makes you
effect.
immune to
that's
disease.
it's disease. It's disease.
Yeah,
not poison.
this is poison. So anyone who rolled under a 14 is now poisoned. And while poisoned in this way, you will take 1d10 damage at the start of each of your turns. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turns, ending the effect on you. Also, there's a interesting little tidbit that Ys would probably know with her 20, that you can empty a vial of holy water to cleanse this, which she will shout. Okay, now let's get to the others who I didn't roll this for yet. That's Quinby Khan. Ooh, Quimby.
+2 isn't gonna help with that, buddy.
Yeah. Eastmark fails.
What's the
East. 15.
Ah,
So it still fails with your +2, and... Okay. East at least manages to survive it, but on Quimby's next turn, he's going to take a d10 of damage, and that's a lot of his little health pool. Let me see. What about Arthend? Is he... He's immune to poison, so it doesn't affect him. Because, you know, undead. However, let's give Quimby the poison skull.
Where is Arthur on the map? I don't see him.
He's right next to Raoul. I think because you're on top of the structure, you can't quite see him.
Yeah, probably.
Ah, there's the poison icon. So, he failed, Kai failed. Ah, where is... There you are. Well, that's undead, but it works. Okay, so who else failed? Eastmark failed.
Well, on the description, it just says a DC 14. If you got the +2 from Kai, you would have barely made it.
Eastmark got 12, so it's 14, so it's just under what
Plus-
he needs.
Is it meet or beat? Because
It
for the sports, it's 14 con.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was 15 for some reason. My mistake. But yeah, he's fine. Okay, so
You're
let's
fucking welcome.
get rid of that. Okay, so Quinby definitely failed. Eastmark is fine. East is fine. Arthend is immune because undead. Kai is affected. Irina is fine. Raoul is fine. I think that was everybody that was in the circle. Wait, Lily.
I was gonna say, did Kardak get affected or no?
Yeah, you were just on the edge of it, so you do need to roll a con save. You are safely in getting the +2,
Oh, no,
and
Lily.
also.
Stinky.
Oh, that's not good.
And Kardak also affected.
Shit.
On the plus side, that is his turn. So, Kardak, I'm gonna roll a d10 for your poison damage. That is
Oh my
4
god, that
damage you
6
take.
scared me for a second.
Yeah, that was close.
So, above game. Can Kardak see them now? Because I can't, like since in the map I can't see where they are.
Yeah, because of the nature of the dynamic lighting, you can't see. But there is one up here, and there is one on ground level now.
Well, that ground level one. I'll move right here so you can get a clear shot. It's unfortunate he's on the ground because he's gonna take a lightning bolt right to the face.
Okay.
And let me just roll the surge just in case. No surge!
Close.
One
One away from
one!
surge. Oof. All right, roll your lightning bolt.
And that's 21.
Right, so let's see, and he fails. So let me get the calculator out. As your bolt of lightning careens into him, you feel it doesn't do nearly as much damage as it should have done. He seems to be resistant to lightning.
Well,
And-
I've done all I can do.
Right, and that will bring us to Arthand. At last, something worthy of a knight! He brings up his longsword and swings! That hits. Alright, so unfortunately he does not have a magical weapon, so this also doesn't quite do as much as he was hoping, but hey, damage is damage. And then
You see its health too.
swing number 2, and I will make sure its health is here. Zoop. Wow.
Oh,
Arthand doing fucking work. Let's go. He is earning that knight title today.
He hasn't fought anything in years.
True. I mean, he was just a squire. He didn't see any action, and his first battle in earnest is against demons. He's been training really hard, and it fucking shows. Goddamn. Raoul?
Alright. Really quick, Kardak, at the end of your turn, you get to reroll that con save to try to overcome
Oh,
the poison.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you didn't reroll the You were still
Like 10
close.
of 10.
Oh my god.
I could use the inspiration, but I feel like that's a little, like, it's not a good idea to do it right now.
Mm.
Varl's gonna pull out his blood spike and he's just gonna stab this thing.
Valid. And this is magical.
14.
Unfortunately, 14's not gonna hit.
22.
That'll do.
Alright. And I still have my Crimson Right. 9 magical piercing and 1 lightning.
Alright, so that will be minus... I mean, I can't cut 1 in half, so he'll just take the 1. I mean, I could, but how am I going to depict 0.5 damage? So, yeah.
See.
We
He
work in
survives
full
with
number
0.5.
damage here.
he survives with 0.5 damage.
Surviving with 0.5 is like you're just lying on the ground, but you can still move your arm, kind of.
You know, Bills.
Oh,
Just
also,
gonna take-
there's a compass down here. Just for point of order. It's weird. East is up, west is down. But, I'm sorry, continue.
I was gonna say roll 20 slagging. I'm just gonna move over here. And after hearing demons and Varl not knowing any better, he's just gonna say to the stinking infernal, "Let us through, you damn turkey vulture."
Hold on, let me see. He looks at you, blinks, and says something in a language you can't comprehend. Then takes a moment, and you hear in your head, "I can't understand what you're saying. I speak Abyssal, idiot."
So you can't talk to my head. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for assuming.
We don't all speak infernal.
Yeah.
That's the only... I'm sorry, that's the only other one I know. Unless I could speak in wingdings, do you understand that?
What in the abyss is a wingding?
Raoul just starts says Turkey Vulture the Shadok language.
I don't understand that either. And that's all
Well, I used my
projected
turn to
into
his
your
text.
head.
I can't even mentally talk to him to ask him to open the door, so... Sorry.
No worries, Kai. Let's roll your poison damage.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So 4 poison damage.
I'm just gonna bonus action Wrathful Smite. And just get up right next to Raoul and attack with a premature disadvantage. Because I'm poisoned.
Does it give you the condition, or is it a special poison?
Let me look at its thing. So spores extend from the rock. Spores spread around corners. Each creature in the area succeed or become poisoned. And while poisoned, you take the damage. So it is the poison condition plus the damage.
Hmm.
So let me take a look at poisoned. I believe you are right, it gives you disadvantage. Yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. But hey, you could take a holy water bath if you had some holy water.
Or I can expend 5 of my lay on hands to neutralize it.
Also true. Is that an action to do that? Yep.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you have the smite, and are you going to heal yourself? I mean, you could also make the con save at the end, potentially.
Yeah, but also I don't. In case I get a nat 1, I don't really want that. So
That's fair. Alright, so I will take off.
I think I'll just do that.
Alright. And I believe that'd be it for you.
Yep.
Bolt, you have a giant turkey vulture in front of you.
Curse you, Lord Mollybutt!
One of the
The rope
spikes
snap.
falls off. No, I was gonna say one of the spikes on the top of the tower just careens into the fog below.
Bolt is gonna pull out his gun. And he's just gonna look at the bird and in Dwarvish just say, "Eat lead!"
You will hear in your
17.
head, I have no idea what you just said, but fuck you. 17 will hit.
6 magical piercing.
Alright. He takes that 6.
Oof. 14.
Yeah, 14 just barely misses.
Bolt, bonus action. We'll
Bonus
just look
action?
at this thing, give it the middle finger, and his body will just start sparking. Kinetic jaunt.
Ah.
So I now have 40-foot walk speed, and I don't provoke opportunity attacks. So Bolt is just gonna, like, Metal Gear Solid style, just slide down the wall. You said it's 20 feet, right? Or 30?
Yeah. 20 feet from there, 30 feet from where the rock is standing.
So he's gonna slide down the wall, and then... apparently I can't move my token for some reason.
Oh, because I think you're, like, inside a wall.
The
Let me
fog.
move you down there.
Put me, like, right next to... right here, between Lily and... Evie.
So, like, right here?
Yes.
Because, like, okay. And that's it for your turn?
Yep.
Right, that brings us to Irina, who is going... Well, actually, I'm not in control of Irina, that's right. Raoul. Or, Broaden.
She's gonna try to toll the dead this thing.
Which one? Ground one or aerial one?
Let's hit the ground one.
Fair.
above game. Could I just be like, I'm not. Yes, I'm not the only one who did that. Earlier in the week, when been talking about one of the posts Rodden posted in the Discord, I referred to him as Raoul. Not once, but twice. While talking to Drake.
He's fine.
You become the characters.
Yes.
So I'm glad that I'm not the only one.
But Irina made the rock made the save, unfortunately, so it takes no damage from Toll the Dead.
Fuck it. Bonus action. She's gonna pull out a new spell.
Oh.
I don't really know how she's gonna flavor it, but she's gonna cast Spiritual Weapon right next to over here. Well, I guess right
Okay.
here, because it can't flank.
Alright. So, like, right next to Arthend?
Yeah, like right in this spot.
Okay.
She
It's the Morning
pulls out a
Lord. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I think from like her, like with one hand she's gonna grab the holy symbol, and with the other hand she's just gonna do a swing with her scimitar, and like a kind of like a golden blade will show up, and it'll do
Okay.
a strike. Yeah, so she has like a floating golden sword.
Behold my master art. Glowy sword.
Will a 21 hit?
21 most definitely will hit.
And it takes 10 force damage.
Nice!
What color glow?
It's
Because it's Lathander, I mean, you go ahead. You can flavor it.
It's yellow.
Hmm.
So it kind of looks like a, yeah, like that.
There you go.
There we go.
It is a. I mean, we haven't seen it yet, but above game, for some reason, it looks like the Sun Sword. Because why not?
There.
Maybe Irina in a past life saw it. If that's the case, it
I
would
mean,
have...
it's a sword it's a sword of light, so there's
Yeah.
only so few designs you can have for it.
I mean... Well,
We
that's
have
it.
I can't go
FX,
too into
but we
detail because
barely
spoilers,
use it.
but still. That would bring us to Lily, who is going to make or take. Okay, only 2 poison damage, and she's going to remove her like that's 30. I think she has 40 feet of movement. So hold on, let me put her back. She can move through... Well, there's a lot of people concentrated there. I don't think she'd be able to move through some of these. So yeah, I think she is going to have to, like, boop. And that'd be 40 feet of movement. Maybe she could go into the space where you guys are in and paw at it. Obviously not occupying the space for long, but... There's that, yeah, let's go for the Chompy. Hey, and she hits! For 2 damage, because it resists piercing. That isn't magical. And then she will step back. Unfortunately, the Vrock gets an opportunity attack. And she takes 18
Christ.
damage.
Lily, no!
Lily just wants to help.
Roll that con
Antonius.
save, Lily.
Right. Let's do...
We has her armor.
Yeah, but 22, still a 22.
Yeah. 13, just barely not enough to break
Well,
it.
+2, because she's still in
Oh,
my
wait.
aura.
Right, she is. So that's 15, and that is just enough to break it. Zoop. Alright. So, Antonius, what do?
Message.
Who are you messaging, and what is the message?
I'm messaging this one. It's like, please just stop the fire and let us get in.
you hear telepathically in your head, Nah, I'm good, actually. Probably going to kill you all and eat you.
Motherfucker.
I mean, it's kind of our
Does he
job.
say that in common, or does he say that?
No, it's
In
telepathically. He doesn't speak common. He speaks Abyssal
Only-
and can telepathically talk to people. That's the only reason why it's common in her head, in his head. Because
So only
telepathy
it's
is whatever
hearsay.
language you understand. So that was an action. Any bonus actions?
I'm cool. I'm just gonna kill you all.
Yeah. Yeah, still a demon, it turns out.
What a dick.
Yeah, demons suck.
I want to call it a bingle, but that wouldn't even make sense. Because there would not be a such thing as a car crash.
Yeah.
The fact that Australian car crash is bingle is just great.
Yeah, it's wild.
Um, he will give a bardic inspiration to our next person who is an NPC.
That would be Ease.
Yep.
Okay. And let's see. I'd say she probably has her hand axe back, so she could yeet it. Or she could do... That's pretty dicey. Could also just make her way over there. Flanking with Raoul, pulling out her silvered or her +1 rapier. Going to stab it. 23 hits. A 16 hits. And let's see, 2 with that and 1 with her. Pulls out a silvered sword. And hey, that hits too, but it isn't magical, so let's see, that is 9 from her magic rapier, and then an additional 13, and then 5. And that will be East, bringing us to Quinby, who will once again twin cast and try for another guiding bolt, because dang it, it didn't quite work the first time, but surely this time will be different. Whoop. That one hits that one, and number 2 does not hit. Man, you know, it's hitting
It's not so
half the
different at
time.
all, is it, Steve?
Minus 14 on this one. This one's looking pretty rough down here. Boop. And whoever attacks it next has advantage. That brings us to Eastmark. Since you guys very clearly have that one, he's going to focus on the one that's in the air. Zook. A 12 will not hit, unfortunately, which brings us to Evie.
Evie is going to back up and ready in action for when that thing comes down and to punch it in the face.
Okay.
That's
Right,
it.
and that will bring us to the Rock, who will fly 5, 10, and 30 feet down. So... Oh, look at that! It's in range now, before it does its attack. Evie, go!
Okay. Stunning strike.
Punch you in the dick.
That hits! For
And it is
9
magical now. Her fists are magical.
9 magical bludgeoning. And what does he have to roll to avoid being stunned?
Okay, right. I need a calculator key DC. I really need to write this down instead of. Let's see. 8 plus 3 plus 2.
13.
So 13, yeah.
Alright, what is it, con?
Yes.
That is a 10.
Stunned?
Lose your turn, idiot.
Alright. Yeah, fortunately for Mr. Vrock, he can't do anything about that, and he's right next to Kardak.
This is a thing I never really did much of as Andros. Is, you know, that, stunning strike with an opportunity attack.
Yeah. Kardak, you take 3 poison damage, and the turn is yours, and you have a stunned target directly in front of you.
Am I able to roll a con save real quick to see if I'm still poisoned, or is that after this?
That's at the end of your turn.
Alright. Well, but if he's stunned...
I mean, it neutralizes the disadvantage, so.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We're gonna do it again. I know. Oh my god. Why couldn't that be for the attack?
Well, on the...
Because you want to cast magic at it?
Yeah. Okay. Well,
29
good news,
damage.
Stun target automatically fails a dex save, so he would take that full, but resistant, so he takes 15 damage.
I love Stunning Strike. It's so broken.
Alright.
Stunning Strike is pretty damn good.
Con save, go.
Still
Damn it!
poisoned.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I am gonna take the inspiration. I'm gonna take it again.
Okay.
Yeah, this is exactly why I, didn't lay on
There we go.
There you go. You are no longer
That was a
poisoned.
natural 19, by the way.
Right, that will bring us to our Knight in Training Arthand. First attack. Does not hit, unfortunately. Oh, right, advantage, because Guiding Bolt, which does hit. And you watch as Arthand swings his sword and decapitates the Vrock. Blackish ichor pours from its throat as it falls to the ground and fades before your very eyes. Arthand lets out a cheer and turns his attention to the other Vrock. Excuse me, pardon me, it's gonna... One moment. There we go. And attack number 2. That hits. Yes. Oh wait, right, he doesn't have magical, so that wasn't the full damage. Then hang on. Rewind time a bit.
So the second swing might have finished it off?
Yeah, let's do some calculation here. That would have been 7 instead of 14, so... Plus 14... Minus 7... And then the second one would have finished off. So copy and paste previous. And now he will begin to move his way over to the other Vrock with sword ready. And that will be his turn. Bring us to Raoul.
Alright. I'll move 30 feet to just flank. I have advantage, but I just want to get the extra +2 just in case.
That's fair. Oh wait, I just realized I never rolled Quinby's damage from the poison, nor did I do his save. Let me just take care of that real quick.
Wouldn't be no.
And Quinby's con. You know, he's trained in con saves.
That is... I don't believe you.
He is.
Yeah,
he
it's
just
hard to
rolled
believe.
absolute dog shit.
He has proficiency, but no constitution.
He's got a +3 in con.
Is that his modifier, or is that just the...
That's his modifier
Or is
in
that
the con
proficiency?
saving throw.
Hmm.
He has a +1 to con. The con save, he has a +3.
Hmm. Well,
But anyway.
stab this thing in the butt. 24.
That'll hit.
10 piercing, 5 lightning.
And then... So that would be 3 of the lightning.
Hit 25. 13 piercing, and 1 lightning.
Damn, son.
He's looking really, really rough.
Do I have any bonus action damage?
Can you claw?
Oh yeah, I have a claw.
Yeah.
Claw!
Raoul just looks down at his hand. Wait a minute. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
9. Advantage.
Right,
He's
because
stunned. I would have
stunned.
had advantage. So I just
So
missed.
you just missed this time.
what would have it been? Since you did roll, Draco.
You know, thank God for that stunning strike.
Oh, I picked up the die, so I don't remember what it was.
Just roll it really quick. Just
Yeah,
for
I'll
fun.
roll it again. That would have been 10 on the fumble chart, which is confused. You end your turn and move to the bottom of the initiative order at the start of the next round.
Hmm.
So not the worst. I just love this idea of Raoul stabs the rock, then realizes, wait a minute, I have claws!
I can see. I can fight!
Exactly. But that will bring us to Kai.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is
Yeah.
enough. Let's roll that damage. So that is 8 plus 6 plus 4. So how do you want to do this? He did not survive. Shocker, I know.
He just kind of lazily just stabs him in the throat and just starts walking away. He's still very depressed.
Black ichor just starts to pour out of the throat wound, and he grasps at it while he falls to the ground and fades into ash before your very eyes. I imagine Irina's not holding on to the concentration of spiritual weapon anymore, yeah?
It's not concentration.
Oh, so then it's just around for a bit, I guess.
Yeah, just floating around for a minute.
For a minute.
I could have swore spiritual weapon was... Oh, I guess it's not. It just lasts for a minute.
That's why it's busted.
Yeah?
Draco.
Yes.
Is it possible for Antonius to look around at the surroundings and see if there's anything vaguely container-like to...
I'm gonna be real with you, there's nothing container-like here in the wilderness, basically.
Also,
Or-
Draco.
Mhm.
or anything that can be turned into a container?
No,
Kai is
there's
going to,
rocks.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Kai was just going to pet Lily and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, good. Alright, and roll that heal.
And it is actually 12 because of my new aura.
Ooh. The creature gains hit points from spell. Nice. And you all see as Arthand smile on his face. Finally, I feel like a knight. And he fades away, just like Eric did, leaving behind his armor and his weapon. You now have another Arginian plate that you could potentially sell or use. And let's see if Quimby breaks free of this poison yet.
If not, I'll just help him.
Okay,
Okay, he's
he
good.
rolled 16. He's fine. That was gross. Eh. How many
Okay, is
ropes
the fire
do
gone
we?
now?
No, it's still here. Apparently, they weren't in control of it. But the rope is still tied, so you could climb
I'm
that
gonna
up.
climb back up.
Someone had a second rope, could maybe tie that for the other side, so you don't have to swing the rope back and forth.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Do you have a second rope?
I think Evie does.
Let's check.
Bedroll, tinderbox. Yeah, Hampton rope.
All right. So yeah, I guess Evie will hand over her rope to Bolt, and Bolt can climb up, tie the other rope, and head on down. And you'll be able to move freely.
Yep, I'll do that.
And I'll move Bolt over first. I'll just move y'all over, basically. Feel free to position yourselves however you would be on the opposite side.
What about Lily?
Wait, why is it... Antonius wouldn't be in there.
I mean,
Taking you.
I grabbed you. You climbed over the wall. You can move yourself wherever you want to be, basically, that isn't near the fire.
I don't
That
think
is a-
Antonius would try to get in at all until
just
the
gonna
fire is
sit-
contained.
So you're just gonna sit on the outside waiting for everyone? I mean, you're gonna have to get through eventually. And the fire doesn't seem like it's ever gonna stop. Unless someone were to do some sort of magic to stop it.
Anyone, please take care of this magical fire.
You know
If
what?
only we had a spellcaster who can cast dispel magic.
If only stares at Dan in the distance. Zoop.
Smash cuts back to Dan and Assad. I wonder how they're doing.
Or if this is so much stare at the sky angrily.
You know what?
Could we
Lily-
use the ichor, the black ichor, as an
Not-
extinguisher?
It faded with the Vrox after they finally died properly. Demons and devils, if they die... Actually... Because technically speaking, they would go back to the Hells or the Abyss normally, but Barovia is sealed off from those places, so these things are just dead. But I think they still fade just as part of their nature. But Lily's basically going to grab Antonius by, like, his scruff and just climb down the mountain, walk around, climb up. With Antonius in her jaws. Like a mother carrying a baby cat.
She's like, no, you go in.
Antonius will try scratching.
Don't you dare.
Don't
If
try it, man.
I will get close to you.
Antonius,
No,
if you attack
it's-
Lily,
it's-
I will throw you into that fire.
See, if it wasn't you, it'd be Kardec, because he's like, don't even try.
I will get close.
Everyone
I'm made
hates
of fire.
Antonius.
No, again, Claudia,
You're trying to-
Kardec does not hate Antonius. He's just like, I don't want you to get into trouble, because that's what you're gonna do.
Don't you harm my cat.
Exactly.
Lily will, Edie will stunning strike you if you attack her cat, and will
Yeah.
throw you into the fire.
I need to fix the
Like
lighting,
yelling.
'cause it looks
Do you want to
like-
punch someone who tries to scratch your cat?
Okay, but also on the other side of things, this cat is dragging a person against his will into a place that has fire,
We
something
gotta
that he
go.
is deathly afraid of.
We gotta go.
I mean, that
Don't
does
worry,
make
yelling.
sense, but at the same time, like, she is holding you by the scruff, much like with a cat, an adult cat, carrying a baby cat. You're just sort of flailing in her maw, trying to break free, but not really being able to do much.
Except it's a
Okay.
tigress, so its grip strength is much tougher.
Don't worry, yelling. It's gonna get worse.
So, let me I'm just doing some quick adjustments to the dynamic lighting because I noticed I forgot to add windows to this one tower over here. But let me describe what you see. Oh wait, I need to grab it again because I had to refresh. That's right. Whoopsie.
Bolt is staring at the door.
Look at screen. Is that Casey?
Number 3 doesn't have... Yeah, your character unfortunately isn't here yet.
Your
Given the
perspective is the ground.
Yeah. Given the response that Kai gave to a message that he received, it's going to be a while before you get here. I guess I'll just describe... It doesn't actually have a description for this, but you see the opposite side of the curtain of fire. There's a guard tower right here, it looks like. If you'd like to explore in there, you very much could. Let me zoom out just a little bit. And if you continue down, you see all the way down here is the bridge that leads further up into the mountain. Can't quite make the finer details out of the bridge because how far away you are, but you can at the very least make out the guard tower and the bridge is in the distance. Looks like the tower is 2 floors high, and then there's like the top floor of it, which is where the statues are.
Bolt's just gonna walk up and double check the door for like if it's locked, if there's traps, etc., etc.
All right. What would that... I guess perception.
Or investigation.
That's true. You could do investigation if you're trying to look for traps and the like.
I'm better at investigation.
Alright.
21?
With a 21, you see that this door is neither locked or trapped.
Huh, alright. Kicks it open.
Okay, you kick down the door, and you see a cold hearth stands in the wall across from the door, the wind blowing down its chimney. On either side of its mantle stands a small silver dragon statues. Above the hearth is a mounted, rime-encrusted shield, emblazoned with the image of a silver dragon. A stone staircase is on the south wall. Along the north wall, you see 6 rotting crates. There could potentially be something in them, or maybe not. The choice whether you want to investigate is yours.
Well, we'll wander over and look at the crates.
Alright. You go through. A lot of the crates seem to have time-worn, rotting remnants of garrison armaments, which you can tell just from your nature of being an artificer living with dwarves. These are not weapons that will survive even being touched at this point. However, you open one of the crates, and you see some new equipment, oddly enough. 20 silver-tipped arrows, a 50-foot length of silver-coated chain, and silver-coated manacles.
Bolt will yell into the door. Guys, we got silver.
I will put that in the party notes.
He will, he personally will grab the manacles and just kind of keep them by himself, but then he'll kind of say, we got 20 silver arrows and, what was it, a silver, there were the silver arrows,
yep.
the manacles, and then something else.
A silver-coated chain.
Yeah, and a silver chain. Holy people, get in here.
I'm here.
Present silver.
I'll take it.
So, what are you
anyone
giving
who uses
Kai?
arrows, so anyone who has a bow would probably want the arrows.
You
And
know who's
Kai
not
has
going to
the
touch
arrows?
the silver? The were creature in your party. She's staying as far away from you as possible.
Raul probably is just like,
Hey man, Evie.
I'll look at it. It just gives me a tingle. It doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah.
I'm
Evie,
gonna
on
grab
the other
that
hand,
nice look.
would hurt.
I'm gonna grab that nice shield off the wall.
So silver chain and silver manacles.
Yes, silver-coated chain, and a silver-coated manacles. Unfortunately, I don't have a description of exactly what kind of shield it is, so we'll just go with basic shield.
because I dropped concentration for kinetic John, I'll take the time to re-up detect magic. Is anything in the room like the shields or anything else magical?
No.
Antonius would take the arrows, but I feel like at this moment, out of fear, he might have been passed out.
He's just sort of dragging you along, walks inside the building with you.
He's like, wonder why this guy's not fighting as much as he was.
Just sort of
Well,
drops you on the ground.
Bolt will walk over and poke at Antonius.
No response.
Kardak wants some arrows.
Yes.
He'll give you the quiver.
How many are in there?
20, I think, right?
Yep, 20.
And he said these are silver arrows?
They are indeed
Yep,
silver-tipped
silver-tipped.
arrows.
And I do have 30 feet, so if I look directly up, is the ceiling higher than 30 feet?
Let's see. Stairs climb 20 feet, so yeah. You can basically see all the way up to the tower, but there doesn't seem to be any magic. But, what's everyone's passive perceptions really quick?
10.
15.
12.
Okay.
Antonius is out cold, so I don't know if
Evie
it's
is also
worth...
12.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, Quinby also
But-
doesn't. He's got 10.
Yeah.
His passive is 16.
Hmm.
But also, he's out cold.
I think these would hear. I hear something from upstairs. It's faint. It sounds like someone weak, exhausted upstairs.
Well, we'll start running up the stairs.
All right, and I will put you on the next level. Raul.
I'll follow.
Right, so let me move you, and I will... Oh, I was gonna put Raul there since you went up first. There we go. And
Go at
let me
leisure pace.
scroll on up. Alright, and I will describe the room as you see it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. This is... The upper level of the tower is an icebox, with windows set in almost every wall. A rusted iron ladder is bolted to the floor and ceiling, which leads to a wooden trapdoor. You wager to the roof. Stone steps ascend to the second floor of the building. Before continuing, their spiral upwards. In the middle of this room stands an iron cage measuring 5 feet to a side. Curled up inside the cage is a man bound in silver chains, his mask a face of agony. He shivers violently against the cold. In front of the cage stands a desk. Atop the desk is an unlit lantern and several stacks of parchment, and allow me to show you the man that you now see before you. He notices you. Please.
Oh. Above game, we were looking for this guy, I think.
You were. You don't know his name, though. But you see this
Yeah,
man
but
in
I'm
this
just-
cage chained in silver chains, looking horrible. And there's parchments on the desk if anyone wants to look at those.
But we'll walk up and take a look.
As you look through these documents, they appear to be various diagrams relating to the anatomy of werewolves. Observations that person made about werewolves as well. From a casual glance, it seems as though this person is experimenting with werewolves, seeing how much trauma they can take, not related to silver.
Bolt will look at the guy in the cage and just kind of look at the parchment, show the parchment to Raoul and Kai, who just came up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I think he's a werewolf.
Looks like they've been experimenting on him.
Looks like he's doing their straights here. Kardec reaches into his pack, pulls out a ration, and gives it to him through the bars.
You
need this.
He tries to grab it. He's very weak. Eventually, he does pull his arms through the bars and greedily starts eating it.
Slow down. Slow down. You don't want to overdo it right now.
But we'll heal him for 10.
Actually, it's 12 because it's in my aura.
12.
Oh, alright. Let's send to the back so I can grab his token properly. And he heals for 12. Not minus. Plus. You heal him for negative health. Thank you. Ludmilla, she's been tormenting me. I lost track of the hours. Seeing how cold affects me, cold and starvation. You had come a moment later, you probably found my corpse.
Well, I'll try to get you out of here.
Does there look like there's like a lock on the cage?
Oh, there definitely is a lock.
I have thieves tools, so fuck it.
You do?
$11.
That is not enough. This is a very intricate lock. 11 does not seem to do anything.
I mean, I could do it the old-fashioned way.
Wait a minute. I just
Hang on.
realized something that I forgot about. There is magic in this, and it is on the lock. It is... Let me find it. I just reread through. And you would know that. It is a abjuration on the lock.
But if Bolt would have known that before we went to go pick the lock, he would have, he would have stopped. Ooh, magic lock.
Check the desk for a key. Is there a key in the desk, Draco?
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there is. It's possible that the person you now know, Ludmilla, might have it on their person.
You know what? Screw it. I'll burn it. Identify on the lock. I don't know if it'll do anything, but
Right. You identify the spell that's on here as a glyph of warding. If it's opened with anything other than the correct key, the glyph is activated and casts a stored alarm spell to alert whoever that a breakout has occurred.
well, we'll look at the others. Yeah, this thing's got an alarm spell on it. It's left a warning. Somebody put it on there. I'm assuming it's whoever this Ludmilla person is.
Most likely. Might take her a while to get here if you open it, though. If we leave here before she gets here, it won't be an issue.
Well, we're kind of stuck. We're kind of here for a while. We're looking for
Something in the temple.
yeah, something in the temple further on.
Look, if you free me, I'll probably be okay. I just need to get back to my pack. I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Emil Taranescu.
Are you with those are you with the pack over by the Kretsk?
Yes, I was once the Alpha before I was overthrown by Kirill and Strahd's force, the Devil's forces. That was me above game messing up. He said the Devil.
Well, we killed Kiru for you, so you should be good to go back and probably take your spot again.
Oh, good.
Tsolenka asked us to try looking for you.
Oh, my life.
Only issue is the fire. Only issue is the fire by the door is still up, and we don't know how to get rid of it.
Well, how did you get in here?
We climbed. There's a rope on the wall. You can probably find it.
Yeah, I'll just climb up then. Sounds like a plan. I just need you to pick this lock.
Alright, well. Here goes. I got no other option.
What can you tell us about your captor? Raoul asked this while Bolt's working on the lock.
Ludmilla is one of the Devil's brides. They are, I believe, some kind of magic user by trade. I can't say for certain. Wizard, potentially? It's a very analytical mind and very stoic.
Do you know where they went?
They're probably in Ravenloft. I don't know how exactly they get here. I've been in the cage this whole time. But when we originally came, there's a teleportation circle at Ravenloft that I believe can teleport people to certain locations, just not back from those locations. I think one of the points is here in this guard tower.
As he says that, he'll see Bolt just go pop the lock open. It's a 23.
Yep, sure enough, that is enough to pop him free. And he very gladly gets out of the cell. I can't thank you enough. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be getting back to my people.
Real quick, one more thing. He'll point to the ladder and kind of point up. Any idea what's up there?
No, like I've said, I've been in the cage. I haven't seen above here. Been tortured in this cell for so long. He sort of stares out the open wall here where the the cold comes in for the icebox. She would sit at the desk, writing casually as I was writhing in pain from hunger and cold, as if I wasn't even there. I have my people to get back to. Good luck with the temple. I'll need to reward you somehow.
Good luck on your way back.
Thank you. After I get over the wall, I'm probably going to transform and run as a wolf. I should be okay. And with that, he leaves. Unless you have something else to say to him.
No, as he's walking, just tell Tsolenka to hold her end of the bargain.
Of course.
Take care of the
And-
kids.
And with that, he goes off back to his people.
However, we finally finished the side quest.
Hey!
Do.
Bolt's gonna quickly climb up the ladder to the trapdoor, and can he push on it, and is it open, unlocked, or is he gonna have to unlock it?
Hold on 1 second, because I need to keep track of this alarm now, and it says it goes off in 10 rounds. What is that in time again? Each round is 6 seconds. So
each
that's,
round is
6 seconds.
6
so the
seconds.
minute.
So that would
So
be a
a
minute.
minute.
Do you want to go up there still, or do you want to get out of here before that becomes an issue?
Let's get the fuck out of here. I
Yeah.
say.
I'm willing to say let's get out of here.
All right.
Scramble back down and head back outside and head back towards the actual temple.
All right, let me grab all of our people here. Feel free to rearrange yourselves in proper marching order. Let me know where you want the NPCs, and I'll move you to the bridge.
Is the fire away?
I imagine all of them are moving. I guess Lily will pick you back up and walk you, and eventually you'll be away from the fire, yes.
So, I'd imagine I'd be up by now.
Alright, we'll say you're like right here when you finally come to your senses, and Lily will drop you unceremoniously on the ground.
Ladder points is not upon us. It did not come in a telepast. What?
Ah, you're finally awake.
I'll have what she's. I mean,
I'd say by
Rusty
now.
Voter, same as us in the Torsty folder there.
About did anyone understand the reference I did?
Nope.
No.
No.
I
Well,
did.
Hoshi did.
Thank you. Ladder points is now upon us. It did not come in a telepast.
Okay. Oh, and are you guys comfortable with the order that the marching order I have you in? Maybe we'll move Antonius somewhere, because now Antonius is conscious.
I'll stand next to Bolt.
Alright.
Oh,
Where would
right
you
here.
like ease?
Let's
move
Let's
hers.
put the.
Oops.
Because Evie will want to be
I think
near
that's
you. Okay. And this is a pretty narrow bridge, but allow me to describe what you see ahead of you. This is number 7. The snowy pass comes to a gorge spanned by a stone bridge. At each end of the bridge is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch. Atop this one in front of you are 2 statues of armored knights on horseback with lances, charging toward another. The wind bites and howls like wolves as it passes through the gorge. And before you, like in the dead center of the bridge, right there, the low wall that encloses the stone bridge seems to have fallen away in a couple of places, but the bridge appears intact. A black-cloaked rider on a charcoal-colored horse guards the middle of the bridge. I need to move chats.
That's not a statue, is it?
I don't think so.
Roll a perception check.
I'm gonna try to smell at him. 15.
17.
Alright, with a 17, yeah, that's not a statue. Roll with your sniff check. It has no scent. There's nothing there.
Yeah,
Probably a ghost.
that's a guy.
As you mention that, the figure fades out of existence, revealed as the illusion question mark that it might have been, dispersing like ash on the wind. But at this arch ahead of you, if you make progress on the bridge, I'll let you walk on the bridge before I describe it.
Okay.
I'll go right here.
I'll stand right next to him.
We'll have Evie right there. Does anybody else want to be near the front of this marching order? Because it is a narrow bridge, so you're going to have to go in a narrow marching order. But I suppose while you're figuring that out, I will describe. A graceful dragon statue sits atop the southern side of the archway, facing across the bridge. The matching... Oh wait, this isn't necessary. Or is it? Only the talons clutching stone. Okay, so there was apparently another one on it, but it's broken. Only the talons clutching the stone arch remain of that one. The mountain pass continues beyond, and you all remember what Eric said about the statue being here to keep people from, you know, making deals with beings in the Amber Temple. And you come to a realization. Multiple of you have made deals with beings from the Amber Temple without actually going there. And anyone who wants to can make a perception check.
Okay. 16.
Right? With a 16, you notice that the eyes in the shadow are glinting. And it's very subtle. You wouldn't be able to notice if you weren't staring at it and squinting, but its head subtly moves and looks at Antonius, Kardak, Bolt, and Raoul, the people who have made deals. And based on how this bridge is laid out, and the fact you know it has a breath weapon, this could go real bad, real fast.
Guys, I think we need to either step off this thing or get across it quickly.
I think those of you who did not make the deals, you will all be safe.
Okay. Well then, maybe I should go ahead.
If you can, try to see if there's a way to disable the mechanism.
I'll see if I can do anything about that, but I don't know.
Quimby's gonna run up. I'll join you. I haven't made any deals with any eldritch beings.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Stop me at any point, Draco.
Yep, you managed to make it all the way across the bridge. The silver dragon has not activated. You do look inside these two guardhouses here, because it does seem there's an opening, but they seem to be completely devoid of anything of value.
No mechanism or anything to
Nah.
help with that statue.
You get the feeling it might be purely magical how this thing operates.
I don't think I could turn it off.
And
Do we maybe want to rest for a bit
would
then?
breaking it be anything?
Say again?
Draco, I think you said something, so...
Oh. Quinby looks up and says, "Do we maybe want to, I don't know, rest somewhere around here? Since we know this thing's gonna cause problems?" I mean, if not, that's cool, I guess. Really up to you guys.
How high is this like bridge and this pass from down below?
Let's see. Dormant. Where is the stone bridge here? 500 feet below the bridge is the Luna River. You can just barely make it out through the fog.
Okay, so no.
The bridge is slippery in a few places, but like it's nothing you have to worry about.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Don't know what happened there.
It would be a long climb down if you don't take the bridge. Then you have to get through the river somehow, and then a long climb up.
I think first we send everyone who is clean across.
Okay. So, Irina, Ismark, Evie, Ease, Lily are all fine. Yoop. And then...
You know what's the funny thing is I was really tempted to take the deal after Zio died.
I mean, you still could. You're heading to the Amber
I'm
Temple.
I'm good.
Sure.
See.
Yeah, I'll take it right now while we're on the bridge. I'm past.
Bubba
I mean-
did make a good point. Didn't Quimby make a deal with Strahd?
Yeah, but Strahd is not a dark god.
Yeah,
Ah.
he's not a vestige.
It's only if you make a deal with a vestige.
So, alright, so everyone who's still over here, we can either just take the hit and sprint across, potentially, or hope that they can, like, find a way to break or disable the statue. Kai, do you think it looks like it could be broken?
If it's
Or
magical, it's probably not going to be very easy to do.
And it might explode as well.
I mean, maybe if I was transformed, I could probably like try to rip it off, but I don't think I have any more of those in me right now.
What does everyone on this side think? Bolt, Kardak, Antonius. Do you guys have any ideas besides just taking the hit?
Antonius is back to his senses, so I guess he could do some.
You know, while you're discussing it, Ease chimes up. I think I see someone in the guard tower back there. Looks like they have dire wolves with them. At least two.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, up in the guard tower, she points, and now that you're looking, you see... Let me find my handout I made of her, because I did make one. I thought I did. Did I not? Okay, that's her sheet. I guess I didn't make the handout like I thought I did. Okay, hold on, then I'm going to do this really quickly. Because I know I have the art here.
I'll do a perception check since I forgot to.
And I think I have it in, was it screenshots? Yes. I see. I made the screenshot and I forgot to put it in. That's on me. There we go. Any day now. There it goes. Okay. You see this woman staring at you from up top the guard tower with a bunch of direwolves at her side. She's wearing a white dress, and it looks like some sort of tiara, perhaps? With a gold choker. She doesn't show any sign of emotion. Although, to be fair, it'd be kind of hard to see if she's showing any kind of emotion. You're just seeing her silhouette, really.
Just really quick. Vibe check.
Let's see, a pungent thing, kind of physically smell evil axe, describe a mix of brimstone
Does he smell? That's what I'm asking. Does he stink?
Evil. Make wisdom. Oh, absolutely. I don't know if you could, I mean, just sniffing in the air, you have a pretty powerful sniffer. I'm gonna allow it. Yeah, you can definitely smell a lot of evil coming from her. You get the distinct impression this is definitely this Ludmilla person that was tormenting Emil all this time.
You know what would be funny?
What?
Antonius. I'm gonna say that Antonius likes Ludmilla.
Noted.
Is it like a slow motion first look of love type of thing in a movie? It's just like, who is she?
Ah, love at first sight. Who's this woman with all these direwolves?
I don't know why the Eyes of the Angel song just came in my head.
Nah, man, she's gonna ruin your life. I want her to ruin my life.
Oh no!
Basically.
Pretty much in this scenario, yes, absolutely, 100%.
Which guard tower are they in?
They are in the guard tower behind you, the one where Emil was.
So where Lily's token is currently?
No, well past, well back behind you. It was by the fire.
As in the guard tower we just freed the guy from.
Yes, exactly.
Well then. I think that is the captor.
Then we should probably keep going. I have an idea. Now, Draco, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Because I technically do have a climb speed, would this also be could I argue that this would also include horizontal climbing?
Are you going to climb underneath
I want to
the bridge?
I want to basically ledge grab and shimmy my way across the outside of the bridge.
I'm gonna allow it, but you're going to have to do acrobatics. Because not only do you have to do that, there's also certain gaps in the bridge where you'd have to jump across. And I will give you something while you move across. If I imagine you're going to be looking at the statue while you're doing this.
Yes. Boulder's just gonna look at Raul and say, "I'll be right back." Over, grabs the ledge and just starts making his way across shimmying across the ledge.
Well, you make your way to about here,
Stripes.
and you see the statue is looking at you directly as you make your movement. Anyone who wants to look back notices that Ludmilla hasn't seemed to move. She seems to be observing what's happening at the moment. An amused look sort of passes over her face. She might come down to deal with you, but she hasn't moved from her position yet.
What does underneath the bridge look like?
It's very foggy, but you do notice the river vaguely in between the mist, and that is 500 feet down.
Hmm.
I think if anyone out of you could tank it, it could probably be Wolfie over there.
I could, but I don't know if it will just like quickly reset.
How far again?
The
How
river
far-
is like 500 feet down.
Yeah, 500 feet down. Also,
And then with Ludmilla? From us to Ludmilla?
let's see. I will measure... Well, not that. That's the circle. We don't want the circle. We want a line. So,
She
the
cast
guard tower's
Fireball.
like 160 feet away from you, and she is on the second floor, which I believe would be 30 feet up from there. So she's a ways away from you,
I mean,
which might be why
could-
she's staying where she is, because it'd take a lot of time, and maybe you'll just deal with yourselves.
I could try to plug the mouth up so it doesn't shoot
Does
anything.
blindfold didn't do anything.
Actually, just kind of. Where is it? Is like up? Is it like on the wall? Like
It's on
far
top
above
of the
me, or-
archway. It is above you on top of the archway.
E-
You would have to climb up to it. And unlike Bolt, you do not have a climb speed.
No, I don't.
It'll just take some time, but you could.
Also, I'll let anyone who wants to just roll an intelligence check to remember something.
Sure, why not?
Roll... You remember
13.
Flat
that...
intelligence?
Yeah, just flat intelligence.
That's intelligence save.
Yeah, so feel free to roll again with actual intelligence.
12.
Okay. Raul, you recall that Eric said that the statue is similar to that of a white dragon. With that information, you can tell that this thing is probably mobile. Like, once it activates, it's not going to stay up there anymore. Like, if you were walking across the bridge, it would probably use its breath weapon on you because that's just the obvious choice for it to do. But it might chase you after a while. However, whether it would pursue you after you got a certain distance away is unclear. Or if it would pursue you at all because you're heading back to the Amber Temple.
I will relay this information to the party. Yeah, so I think we just got to run.
But we'll just hop back up onto the bridge.
For no reason whatsoever. Yes!
There. Alright. I'm going to turn on the turn order, and I'm going to have everyone roll initiative for what is about to
Yes.
happen.
All
And I'm going to roll for the
let's go.
statue.
Of course
Oh.
it gets a...
That's interesting.
19. Why am I excited about this? I don't know what's gonna happen.
And I will say this,
Also,
even though
that
it
stealth
technically...
check.
Technically, it goes first, but it's not going to activate until someone is around for it to care. So, do with that what you will. And let us roll the other NPCs. Is...
Draco,
Yes.
you have an idea of why I rolled a stealth check, right?
Because you're going to try and hide from this thing and get across.
Because I want to
You want to go fuck with the
beeline
lady?
to Ludmilla. And get
Oh.
away from the party.
I did not think... Huh, that's interesting.
Oh my
Okay.
god. She's gonna.
Yelling, I think you're actively going to
She's gonna put you in that
Sabotage us.
cage.
Yeah, I think you're actively getting Antonius killed here.
He
Not
doesn't know
killed.
that.
Tortured, maybe. But
How old is
killed, not
Antonius
quite.
again?
Underage.
Yeah, this is
17
even worse.
probably.
No, we need to get him out of here.
Who
Yeah,
knows? His birthday might have happened during the campaign. We don't
That-
understand time.
No.
No.
I did.
No.
I think I did everything.
No.
Who am I missing? I didn't do
God, I
Quimby
didn't
yet.
think we were going to be exploring these kind of mature themes here, but here we are.
What can we tell you about talking to strangers?
Well, none of you see him because he's stealthed up. So
Where did he go?
unfortunate.
Well, Yelena was nice playing with you. That's all.
You can roll a perception check to find him.
No,
True.
I'm more focused on the dragon.
And then Lily. 6. Okay, I think
mean, I
that's
know you-
everyone.
I know you guys probably don't want to, but you probably could just say, "Hey, I don't want the contract anymore."
I mean, that involves meeting
And then
up with
just-
the patron, and where's that? All right, down the mountain.
Oh fuck!
But hey, maybe it won't chase you after you go back to the temple because it just doesn't want you to get back to the rest of Barovia. Maybe.
Can anyone just talk to this thing?
I feel really good about my decisions right now.
You too?
Let's see. So, Quimby...
I mean, hey, you're safe in a cabin with twins.
Ease.
Or underground. Which perspective do you want?
I wish Hotep
so
was here. He would know what
Ease
to
would
do.
definitely come
It's
first.
Hotek say that we just go.
I can see
I
that.
wish Hotep was here. Maybe Hotep can show up in another game. Anyway,
Maybe. But,
I think you need to get out the dragon as
if-
well.
If you
Oh, I did,
give
it's just
good vibes
hidden.
like if you get good vibes like Hotek, then it would be fine.
But, yeah.
The Slack.
I want to play with
What's your offer?
I wonder if...
One-
I wonder if Hotek would make a deal with the Dark God. I mean, he's friendly, and they're offering things to him, so maybe he'd be friends with his patron.
A gift, you say?
I'm sorry, like every time someone says that, I have to instinctually say, "What's your offer?"
What's your offer?
What kind of dog gift?
I mean, it depends. I would have to look through and see. I know some people he would definitely not go with, but
It's a
I could
Bah.
reasonably see maybe Xantris, or where's my vestiges? There they are. Let's see. Of the ones you know, I could definitely possibly see Shameamora or Xantris.
Mm.
And I mean, I think Shameamora kind of works with his vibes, because, like, the only flaw you get from that is you just constantly want to have pleasurable experiences.
And
I mean, it
every
might
day
get
is
in
a
the way
pleasurable experience
sometimes.
for Hotek.
Yeah, so he's just good. The only flaw is makes him... I'm okay with this. Everything's great.
Seemed fine to me. Hotek will take this offer.
Alright, so Kai is first. Anything you want to try and do before the mad sprint?
He just kind of looks up at the dragon. Listen, we're going through a lot right now, and I just feel like maybe you could just let them pass by. Please. As somebody who didn't take the dark gift.
The dragon statue does not move. You're not sure if your words came
Okay, it
through or
doesn't-
not.
I think it doesn't really bargain, so we're just gonna have to deal with this.
Right?
Guess I'll just hold an action, just if anything happens.
He's chimes in. I could maybe attack the statue, get some damage on it, see if it will react at all. Although that might be risky. Should I just hold still for the time being?
We also don't know how strong this thing is.
Fair. She's just going to hold a magic missile for if/when it begins attacking. Quinby will also prepare a spell. You know, I think he's going to follow suit with magic missile. Or, actually, no. Well, it's... You know it's a white dragon, but would he know that Rhyme's binding ice wouldn't work or not?
Potek was here, he would just use grappling bite on his eyes.
Burst cold energy emanates from you in a 30-foot cone.
Put a blanket
It
over
was
it.
just
Prepare
cold.
it.
I mean, it might restrain it. Or it'll make its movement 0, potentially. So I think he's going to prepare Rhyme's binding ice. The statue is a statue. It's not reacting to anything at this current moment. Kardec?
Alright, well. 1.
Grab the kid while you're at it.
Grabs Antonius then.
I will say,
But you
because
need to
Antonius
find
stealth...
Antonius.
If Antonius stealthed, I would say, like, this seems like the best place to hide inside the guardhouse over here. So, I guess roll a perception check.
Can I just... I'm gonna say I
First,
didn't
roll
move
a
them yet.
perception to see if you see them. A 3
Nope,
does
I do not
them.
see him.
Antonius is gone.
Yeah.
You have no idea where he went to.
I completely forgot that I gave Potek proficiency in a pan flute.
Why not?
Of course he does.
So, yeah, Kardec, you have no idea where Antonius could possibly have gotten to.
It's gonna be the death of me. This isn't. Alright, Antonius. I'm leaving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And hold action to cast a shatter on whatever statue attacks me.
Okay. And you do notice that the statue, now that you're ahead of Bolt, is looking at you. You do see, like, a bit of cold air coming from the mouth of the statue, but not a breath weapon at this time. Any bonus actions?
That's it.
Right, that would bring us to Evie. Any actions to declare?
What does she have? What does she have? Nothing. I guess she'll just hold an action to punch the thing if it gets close.
Alright. That would bring us to Eastmark, who's going to bring out the heavy crossbow again, load it, and aim at the statue, also in the event anything comes at him. Also, I probably should have mentioned it, but Eastmark is, of course, picking up his stuff. Although shooting bolts at a statue probably is not going to go great for him. At least it'll be some damage, maybe. But that brings us to Antonius, who's going to do what Antonius is going to do.
Yo. I will. I will even use feline agility.
Oh no. Looks like Uncle Alu's coming back.
You can.
Like, that direction?
Nah, just kidding. He's
Yes.
level 20. He can't come here.
Okay.
Oh,
So I will move you to here so you can properly move, because you're probably, like, inside a wall. Whoops! I did not mean to squish you. There you
It's
go.
okay. Oh
Or
no.
did you?
Yeah! I broke. I need a refresh.
Okay.
Can
what, I
you
think I'm gonna-
move Antonius? Sorry.
Okay, sure.
It went
I
to
will
the
put-
other side of the map, and I'm like, how did it go to that side?
Okay, so... Are you... I mean, you're kind of in an open area, so you're no longer stealth. But now you're over here, so... Would anyone be able to see you? You might be able to see you
mean-
running now. And
Oh, I
everyone
would
else
be.
on that side, yes, everyone on the opposite side of the bridge would see Antonius over here, running towards the guard tower for some unknown, ungodly reason.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
We all turn around and just see Antonius just off in the distance.
You didn't see anything.
Antonius, you're free to
Could I do
respond.
another stealth check?
No, you've already... let's see. Feline agility allows you to move with a burst speed. You move in your turn combat, you can double your speed. So you didn't
a free
dash.
action.
It is a free action, and you didn't dash. You just moved... Oh, no, wait. Yes, you did, because you moved 60 feet.
That's what feline agility does. It's a dash.
Okay,
Dash is
so...
a free action.
So you've already used
My
your
movement
action. You
speed
can't
is 30.
hide.
No, he didn't use his action. Feline agility is a free action. It is a free action dash. It doesn't cost anything.
Oh, so you can still take a dash action after using feline agility, which gives you basically
Yes.
a dash. Okay.
And if you're a rogue or a monkey, you can also bonus action dash.
I
Wow.
could.
But,
I could cutting action.
I'm about to
You
turn this
could.
unicorn rope dart into a child leash.
I could cutting action.
So I'm gonna say you can't
Antonius?
hide, because there's nowhere to really hide on this path unless you want to dive into snow, but, like, you don't have a burrowing speed, so you're gonna move at, like, half movement if you stay under the snow.
That's when you just see a cat tail just like stick up like a
A
shark.
what tail?
Yeah,
Nub.
what tail? It throws off.
Yeah. See a little nub just still sticking out barely.
Does like the
I
The
love you
pug.
guys.
wag.
I can't believe Antonius is gonna betray the party.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is where Antonius dies.
No, I mean we
Yeah.
all know what's going to happen. He's gonna walk up there, try to flirt with her, and she's just going to kill her.
Hey,
Yeah.
you don't know. Maybe they'll just try to manipulate them into doing things.
Hey, baby.
Or the worst thing of all, friend zoning.
Oof.
No, I see you as a little brother.
No.
You see him as the little brother.
You keep running, killing, or
Yeah, what is the
Hey, how long
plan
have
here?
how long
You have
been
an
here?
action and bonus action. They've
Sounds
been
like-
here,
I can
like, not very
stealth.
long. Like I said, you can't really stealth because there's not really a place for you to hide in this open path with snow on either side. Unless you want to dive underneath the snow, which you could do, but you move at half movement because you don't have a burrowing speed after that.
What'd you say? How long they been here, Draco?
Do
Oh,
I want a cunning action on top of this?
You could. Depends on how much you really want to see the pretty lady.
Okay, Draco,
Mm-hmm.
if it were you and me,
Mm-hmm.
and you saw pretty me,
I don't think this analogy works because Antonius is very different from Draco.
Yeah, in many ways. And also, you aren't a vampire that could potentially kill me. So, like,
he doesn't care about that.
Then I think you answered your question. You're gonna run up to that vampire lady. You're gonna try to flirt with them. She's gonna rip out your throat, and you're gonna die horny.
In spite of everyone else saying this is a bad idea, does Antonius
Yep.
follow his upper head or his lower head? Let's find out.
Do you follow that GIF that you posted at the beginning of the stream? Are you thinking with the dick?
You know, everybody who has played a bard, what would you do in this situation?
Like, fuck it.
Like, what would Tarla do?
Oh,
What
Tarla?
would Rhodey do? Ooh.
Okay, Tarla's a different story. You know this.
Yeah,
what Octave
Tarla
would do.
might.
I know what Octave would do.
Well, even then, I don't think Tarla's this horny on main where they're willing to get themselves killed.
No, she's not.
No, here's the
Also
And
exact
Tarla's taken.
here's the exact
Also
reaction that
true.
Octave would make. Ew. No.
Sorry, not my type.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
darling. You're just too goddamn ugly for me.
Ooh,
Beyond which.
God.
So, Yellen, you have a choice.
Which is mockery.
Do you go with us, or do you throw away Antonius? Potentially.
I will
It's all
add
up to you,
something
buddy.
here. If Antonius is looking at Ludmilla, she seems to be chuckling at the display that's going on right now.
Oh,
If
What
that
did you say?
sways anything. Ludmilla is chuckling.
You're cutting out for me.
You cut out.
God damn it. Well, chat could hear me. You know what? I'm just gonna type it.
Ludmilla is
But-
chuckling,
but
you
the
said?
real question is
Yes.
Antonio looking at the fire at the gate going back?
You know he
Oh.
isn't.
No, he's got his eyes fixed on a very specific area.
The justices?
Okay, there we go.
I mean,
This is not
considering
what
the
I thought
guard
this session
towers,
was going to turn into.
considering the guard tower's proximity to the fire, at what point does Antonio get close enough where he sees the fire and immediately runs away?
Give me a sec. My other cat wants me to open the door again.
This is going great.
Yeah. Honestly, I wasn't
This will only
expecting
end
this.
in one of two ways.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this either.
I'm fully expecting not to see Antonius next session. This is where I'm expecting it to go.
I just like the idea that, like, Antonius runs over, tries to get Cavilla out of the tower. They start walking towards the exit, but the fire is still up, so Antonius just immediately sees the fire and just bolts.
Heel turns.
Yeah, I can't believe they're gonna betray the party after all we've been through.
What if we get you Heelys? Huh?
Some Heelys
Would
out?
Antonius even know what a Healy is?
No, but
Nah,
you
those
want
aren't
it.
a thing.
I don't know what Heelys are, and I want them.
You don't know what Heelys are?
You know
No, I'm
what a
saying Raoul
Heelys?
in game.
Okay.
Ah.
I know what Heelys are, but Raoul would like some Heelys anyway.
If he knew what they were, he'd be down for them.
Do they still sell Heelys?
Yes, they
I
do.
don't-
No.
Do they really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. They even have Heelys with metal spikes on them that'll cause sparks.
Hey, Draco,
Ooh, yes.
for the Obojima campaign, can we have some Heelys?
I mean, Obojima, basically, all of the first world tech is from the 80s, so that's well before Heelys were a thing, unfortunately.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, you can home rule Heelys in. I mean, that's something that I'm sure
Magic Heelys.
some random guy was making back in like New York in like '82 or something like that.
Listen, if they haven't made it, I will make it. I will homebrew it. I'll make it into a magical item.
You're just
Now
going
you
to
got me
dedicate
curious.
your life
When
to
was
Heelys.
Heelys invented? Heelys.
Yeah, like-
I
What
mean,
are
I'm
you
pretty
doing
sure
for
it was
your
the
turn?
90s. Yeah, what are you doing for your turn?
It was
Let's
early
focus
early
on that.
2000s.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 1999.
I'm just hoping my character just shows up and actually grabs Antonius and just keeps walking towards you.
You know what? I'm gonna do something real quick here. She's not trained in insight. Okay, no, she's not sure what's happening.
I'm gonna cunning action on top of it.
She doesn't
And you're
understand.
going to that. She doesn't understand why you're doing this, but it is amusing. Right, so that would be...
That mean another 30?
Another 60,
Yep.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. No, 30.
Oh, 30?
Brad
Okay.
and I might,
Actually, no. Wait, yeah,
I
it
might
doubles.
take that other feat so I could just
120. Okay.
grapple.
So
With my weapon.
total
So-
120 movement.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Well, you're almost there, staring at the tower.
Dude, I have a Tabaxi Monk Barbarian build that has a top move speed on their turn of 300 feet.
So, another decision you're going to have to make next turn, Antonius. The fire is right here. Do you move towards it because the love of your life is up in this tower?
Okay, hold on a
And,
minute.
and
Look, that's-
Antonius is kneeling
Ooh,
right now.
Let's not say
after
love.
dashing as far as he did.
Hmm.
He is currently kneeling.
Bolt.
Kai just kind of looks at Evie, just like, I'm so done for today.
I don't... Why? Why is he...
I don't understand a goddamn thing that goes through that child's head.
I wish I could either, but I don't.
Yes,
I rolled
the
for
child
Evie to
is so
comprehend what's
contiguous.
happening. Rolled a 3. So she doesn't understand what Antonius is up to. Why? But Bolt, it is your turn.
Just tempted for Kai to just shout, he wants to fuck you, okay? Just...
Just hear Loon Miller just yell, ugh!
No, see,
See,
knowing what I know,
She's not interested.
seeing what I know about this character, like if she knew why Antonius was running to her, she might wait to try and reel him in more.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Antonius is gonna betray the party.
I mean, it's really betraying the party if you just get yourself killed in the process.
I miss Alu.
No, it's worse.
You miss out.
Knowing Antonius' personality, he's gonna fold as soon as he gets tortured. Like, oh, tell me about the
Oh,
party.
hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna
Um,
spoil all the secrets.
Let me say that in character. I miss Uncle Alu.
Aww. But Chaka, what you doing?
I have a stupid idea.
Okay.
So you know I have a climb speed, right?
Yes.
Now I have advanced climbing.
Oh, just gonna
Ah.
Spider-Man it.
Yeah, I'm literally going to walk on the bottom of the bridge.
Clever. Yep, you absolutely could.
Bolt will literally just look at the statue, throw the stone cold double middle finger, and then just literally walk around and just walk up to the bottom of the bridge and just start walking towards the castle.
Wait,
All right.
you could just do that?
Apparently.
Like you
He has a
can't.
spell.
No. My dad can.
Alright. Feel free to move your token. We'll basically say you're underneath the bridge. even though you're not.
How thick is the bridge, by the way?
Good question. Let's see. Stone bridge does not give me 500 feet flow. The Cyprian places 10-foot wide, 90-foot long bridge. It doesn't tell me exactly how thick, just that it's 10 feet wide, which it is, and 90 feet long. We'll say
So
10 feet,
Like
just
10 maybe?
for easy. Yeah.
10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
10 feet
we'll
will
say
get you
we'll say 15 feet to get to the bottom,
All right.
and then I have 20 feet left. So this is all on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be right there. Just on the bottom of the bridge.
Do you want to flavor your spider climb, by the way, since this is the first time you're using it?
The boots of his armor literally just start like basically kind of sparking, and it's basically like like it basically like a almost like a magnet. Even though there's no metal on the stone, it's like magnets. It's like magnetized,
Right.
and he just starts clunkily walking over.
Like the iron boots in Twilight Princess when you're in the mining dungeon.
Yes.
Very no
Or because Bull is literally a Ratchet and Clank reference, the gravity boots.
That works too.
Nice.
Alright. And that is it for Bolt. Raoul.
Alright. The statue's looking at Kardak, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty
'cause
sure
he
it
is
is.
he is the closest, because it does not see Bolt at this time.
I'm gonna walk up just to see if it looks at me.
It does look in between the
Raoul's
two
gonna
of
look-
you, recognizing you're both there, because you're equal with each other.
Or I was gonna kind of whistle to try to get his attention. I'm not sure how he'll respond.
Alright.
Hey,
It's
what are the vestiges starting to get the way? That cat all the way down over there? They're trying to leave.
That is a good point. It can
Yep.
see, and its duty is to keep things from getting away.
Yelling, I'm sorry.
What?
I'm telling the statue to catch
Bro, we'll
you.
just sicked a white dragon on you. Good luck. Raoul's apparently fucking done with Antonius.
Yep.
Wow, this is. Oh,
There you go for basically what the gravity boots look like.
Does the statue do anything, Draco?
will you be mad at me if I just think of
Well, it's not the
electronic Heelys?
it's not the statue's turn, but you do notice that it is looking at Antonius now.
So it can understand us.
But like Antonius is kneeling towards her.
But it's designed specifically to keep people from getting into the proper Barovia proper if they have made a deal.
Yeah,
The only reason it wasn't
closest.
active before was because it didn't know you existed until you came to the bridge. But now it knows that not only do you exist, but one of you is closer to getting into its area it's trying to protect.
Yeah, you fucked up.
So, Raoul, is there anything else you want to do with your turn, or...
I was just gonna look at Kardak and just kind of whisper, I'm so sorry. But as soon as this thing flies past us, we sprint across the bridge.
Oh, you're really leaving Antonius for dead.
You're leaving us for dead! You're trying to get vampire pussy.
I mean,
You're going after a married woman.
Yeah,
Oh, well, well, let's be honest here. Strahd doesn't love her.
yeah.
I
Also
know.
true.
She wants the vamp pussy.
Damn.
Yelling, it's either that or I tell the vampire lady that this underage cat boy is trying to fuck him.
Listen, all I'm saying is Hotek was here, it would be fine.
Well, if
That's my turn.
that's
I
Lily.
apologize.
Lily can't do much. Irina is gonna shout, are you sure this is a good idea?
No.
I apologize. But this is about survival.
This
Besides,
is
Antonius cannot hear us.
this is
She has
this
very
is
mixed
probably
feelings.
the worst idea that we have ever had.
Yeah. Kai?
She just kind of looks at the others. What do I even do here? Do I just attack it?
I mean, we could. Do we want to go with Raoul's plan? It'll definitely be focused on something else, but that seems a bit cruel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not fast enough to even go and get that kid. Yeah, okay.
Quinby
Let's
just shrugs.
just play it by ear.
Kids, am I right?
How old are you?
30?
You're my... Oh, okay.
I'm very small.
Like you hear from back where Kara gets bullshit.
I am 230. I'm just small.
There's no way that you're my age.
I am. If you're 30,
I am.
then we're the same age.
Munchkin is taller.
I
I can't believe that Munchkin is older than me.
No, it's too bad that there's nobody here that has the Zone of Truth spell.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait, wasn't it last week where
I do.
Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying, Yelling?
But I'm not gonna use it.
wasn't it last week where I was doing like I was working with I guess a client, and they told one of the other staff members was like, oh, you should card them.
Yes, you did.
It was
Quinby
last week, right?
understands. Yeah, Quinby understands what you went through. He's a Kender. He is short, and people don't believe he's 30.
Well, also the way he acts, I'm gonna...
Look, that's
very
just how
childlike.
his people... It's just his culture, man. It's what they're like.
Just
Or the
like
fact
You and
that
old
they
Kender
can
are
get
basically the same.
It's like the barbarian picking up the halfling because it asked for it. It's just like, how old are you again? I'm 40.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, basically, it's the exact same scenario.
Okay, Kai's just gonna hold an attack action.
Alright. Ace and Quinby are going to do the same because they're still uncertain. And now we get to the dragon. The statue begins to move. And it begins to flap its wings and starts flying. Let's see, how much movement does it have? If it dashes,
Yes.
it has a fly speed of 160 feet.
Shit. Holy shit, yeah, no, we're not outrunning this.
do, 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 do. It takes off, and it can get to, like, right here. And it is, we'll say, 30 feet in the air. And Tony, you look over your shoulder and see this white dragon statue flying towards you.
You better
It
start
looks like
running!
it's on a mission.
It's more like Antonius is kneeling and looking up at Ludmila, and then hears flapping, and then glances behind for a sec, and then does a double take. It's like, oh shit.
Tony's had the ring out.
My love!
Fully
What's
prepared.
that noise? Dun 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 dun. Kardec?
What type of?
All right. So, because of the fact that he doesn't really want, because I can barely see it. Where is the light dragon?
30 feet in the air over here.
I forgot to mention, like he did say shatter on the thing that would attack, so that technically should have gone off when they flew off.
That's true. I mean, it didn't technically attack anyone, it was just running off, but I'll allow it, the shatter. Post-mortem.
No surge detected. $16 thunder damage if they take it.
That is a 6, they're gonna take it. And because it is a statue, it's gonna take the double damage.
At this moment, Antonius realized he fucked it up.
Wait, is that Lily talking?
No, I'm just using another icon.
It's Lily.
Okay, fair.
I would like to free action pet Lily.
Get the kitty.
Promotional support.
Lily leans in, accepts the pets, is confused at the whole situation, but is what is. But now, Karnak,
too,
it is your
girl.
turn
Me
after
too.
Shatter goes off.
And because because technically that was the last action, I'm gonna do it again.
What is the range? 60 feet on Shatter?
Yeah, so it would,
Yeah.
like he would have cast it like technically like right when it went like right above him.
Well, you only have the one held action, and now it is your turn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just gonna 100. Oh, never mind. I can't do Shatter again.
Yeah, you would have to be significantly closer to be able to do it.
Get to cross the bridge.
I'm crossing the bridge. Let's see.
Guys,
One.
you want to leave?
Quick, Antonius. Crave
Two.
food and water.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Plug up his mouth. He can't do breath weapons.
If only.
If Alu was here, Alu would know what to do.
Weaponize, create food and water.
Yes.
I think Alu did have to spell magic, so they probably could have just solved this within like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Same with the fire down there. Just burn it off. Easy.
Man, I miss
But-
Alu.
Evie, are we just cutting and running?
Guy just shrugs. I don't. I'm hoping that the kid is actually going to run away from the dragon to get back to us, but I'd say hold off for now. Wait it
Okay.
out.
That's it.
Alu in a very, very, very distant realm sneezes. Show. That
You know
was
what?
weird.
I have to bring this up from Bubba in chat. You're not in danger yelling. You're gonna die.
Pass or pass?
Oh, I love you, Bubba.
It's smart.
This is,
Great.
this has been a great session. I'm gonna say that.
It has been an eventful one, that's for sure.
It sure has. I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna get to the Amber Temple this episode. I was very clearly wrong.
Yeah,
But hey,
if you go
every
for
time
one-
you want Antonius to
I
suffer.
love you.
You wanted this.
Well, yeah, so it works out. It works out doubly.
You get exactly
Alright,
what
then
you wanted.
then we know
Hooray!
what to do. We leave Antonius for dead. That's what we have to do, right?
I mean,
So
not
it's-
probably for dead, probably as a prisoner, kind of like how Bosco's Remy in the clergy when he was on the boat. When he was in
Maybe.
prison.
But Antonius is gonna fold within like a second.
You're not wrong.
All she has to do is just like, flash a little bit of ankle and he'll be, I'll tell you everything.
Or
No,
pour
all
hot
she has to do is
hot
like
candle
scratch
action.
underneath Antonius's chin, wink a little bit. Oh, please, just tell me everything I want to know, and he will.
Okay.
What can you
This
tell
would
me
be
about your
interesting to
friends?
roleplay.
Well,
This is a victory
you
for
see-
Strahd. We can't win this.
This woman just goes straight. Alright, Antonius Bowles.
This will be
All
very interesting to roleplay.
Ismark
Are you
has
fine being a prisoner?
prepped his weapon. Antonius, it is your turn. A dragon is heading towards you. Ludmila is up in the tower. The fire is over here. You really done it to yourself this time. Where do you go?
How far is Ludmila to me now?
Let me see. She's 30 feet up. Let's see. So, like, that would be roughly 60 feet to get into the guard tower, climb up to the top of the guard tower.
Eh.
Actually, you know what? I realized something. Considering just how many of these direwolves she has, some of them have to be downstairs. Just as a matter of fact.
Oh no.
So we will see how they react, and I guess I'm adding them into the turn order. And maybe Ludmilla.
Because it's great. What do you mean?
This is what happens when you think with your dick.
Yeah. Hey, everyone in chat, just know this is what happens when you think with your dick. When thinking with your dick goes wrong, 9 times out of 10 it does.
Hotech PSA. Don't think with other head.
Okay, like, that has to be the right message.
Yes, that has to be.
Yes, absolutely.
I love you, Draco.
I love you too. Okay, so they're bad even so, like, first I get.
You know, I just thought of a scenario, by the way, with that character too. Remember when I mentioned that he doesn't know who Strahd is?
Oh, yeah.
You would just keep saying the name over and over and over again.
He would.
I will use message.
Oh,
get
120 feet. Okay.
I will also use silver tongue
Who is Strahd?
and try to convince Ludmilla with words with my very interesting down under accent that I'm totally so great at using all the time. I mean, what? So call out.
Lady in red.
Well, white, but who's counting? Lady in Red is a different person. So, what are you going to tell her? I guess because only you and her can hear these messages, you could type it to me in Discord.
I could.
You could.
I say it out loud. It'd be funnier to let everyone on stream know what you're thinking.
This motherfucker
Yeah.
got them thinking.
But it would be funnier to hear the reaction afterwards without knowing the context.
Also, Than, I did send you a message because I noticed you sent me something.
Oh, there we go.
This is a bigger betrayal than Merrick.
Wow, that is saying
That is
a lot.
saying a lot.
Considering that the guy tried to kill us.
Yeah.
No,
The antagonists are going to get us killed.
he tried to kill me.
Yeah. He tried to kill you first.
Yeah.
I don't have people behind to stop you.
We don't.
I can zone a truth you. Just be like, hey. Are you gonna betray us?
Like, this is the biggest betrayal I've ever seen.
Oh, you tried to kill us. Oh, you tried to kill me.
Look, Merrick may have betrayed you because...
About it.
Listen, if you know if Merrick tried with me, I would just stunning strike him to make it worse.
Merrick wants, at least with Merrick, like, he wanted to kill gods, and, like, you were just, you know, casualties at the moment.
Yeah,
he at least didn't chase his dick.
You were a god at that point.
Yeah.
Like, self-defense. This is just gonna be outright betrayal.
Oh shit, that was not self-defense. He worshipped that hussy.
Yeah, and then I
worship is a strong word. he worked with her, was his whole deal.
And then I tore her in half. We're fine.
Yeah.
Me who wasn't a part of the Revalia, I have no idea what they're talking about. Or Thylaia.
I also wasn't part of that campaign either.
You
You
were.
were there. You were Alu.
You were Olu.
I meant to say Thylea, not the Revalia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm like,
Sorry,
I wasn't part of that
I heard
campaign,
the
so I
last
don't know the
bit, and I'm like-
context. I think I only like started watching the campaign until like I want to say it was probably the last like 20 or 30 sessions you guys had.
I can't say nothing about Merrick and what is something until I get my character in.
should I roll a persuasion, or
I'm going to give you a response, but you can roll that persuasion. I'm typing this first.
Oh,
I am glad I'm rolling a d20 on top of that.
And with the silver tongue, it makes it a 10, so it'll be 10 plus your persuasion mod.
Okay, so that'd be a 14. And I will roll insights from her. Ah. Interesting.
Oh no, Antonius has given her the smolder.
Again, I can't believe this underage cat boy is going to seduce this married woman.
Hey, it might work. We don't know.
It for her.
You're missing all the several contexts I dropped there.
There's still a problem here.
I can't say the words out loud because Draco will get in trouble on stream.
Yeah.
Huge age
Alright.
gap.
Message sent.
Okay.
I mean, there's an age gap between Tarla and
But you're both consenting adults. One of them is
What?
literally a child.
What was that?
What was what?
Who's doing that to me?
Oh, I see now the effects.
one in them.
Right, and let's do that. Yelling, have you seen the response?
Yep.
You know if we're lucky, and if Antonius does run to that vampire up there, maybe the dragon will take care of both of them.
Can I use cunning action again
Um,
and try hiding?
you used your action for message. And Silver Tongue is just something you have with College of Excellence. Cunning action is a bonus action, so yes.
Okay.
But again, you don't really have an area to hide here, but you could dash into the tower.
Is there fire over here? Ah, sorry. Where the door is.
No, there's fire over here.
So I technically can hide over here, is what you're telling me.
Yes. You could run in,
Okay.
but you can't hide until you're actually in the building.
Also, remember there are wolves in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm seeing that now.
You're stuck between a dragon and a wolf place.
Remember, Kiss, this is what happens when you think with your dick.
Mm-hmm. You know what, I've had the temple ambiance going for all this time, but I feel like maybe I should have switched to the combat music at this point. This'll work. So do you have any more movement, or is that it? You're in the doorway.
I'm in the doorway.
Okay. And that will bring us 2 bolts.
Got it.
Seeing as how the dragon has now fucked off, Bolt is going to come back up to the actual like top side of the bridge.
God, if it was Andros, I could just rush over and grab him.
Yeah.
And then get about like right here.
Mm-hmm.
I literally cannot do anything else, so that's turn.
Alright, that will bring us to Raoul.
Antonius, I actually am sorry, but you dash for 60, and since my movement speed's 40, I got an extra 20. And I'm just gonna run further down the road, just telling everyone, we need to go, we need to go, we need to go.
Alright. That would bring us to Lily, who, seeing as this seems to be the strategy, is going to just follow after Raoul, I guess. Still looking back, but moving. Ludmilla. Now, what will she do with this newfound... with this new person here?
Oh, this fucking cat, I swear.
There's a dragon in front of her, if that helps. This cat brought a dragon to them.
Yeah. However, she has knowledge that some of you don't about all of this, so... She will look at the dragon, and then she will move away from the window, so none of you can see where she is now. You do see the wolves are still upstairs. That would bring us to Irina, who's still very conflicted about this. There must be something we can do. Can't just leave him.
Anthony's gonna get Raoul mad with his wife.
Listen, if there was if I know if there was something to do, we would have done it. I don't know what to do. They already left on their own terms. That's as far as I know.
Hold on, I have to refresh apparently because Roll20 decided it doesn't like me anymore or something. I don't know.
You gotta put the moves on Roll20, Draco.
Ah, of course. Alright, so... I'm gonna roll something really quick. Roll high or low?
Low.
I rolled a 97. Irina's going to rush forward to try and do something to help Antonius.
Oh no.
What is the range on her... She has a ranged weapon, right? And spells. 320. She could use the light crossbow to fire at the dragon because it is in 320 feet. It's just with disadvantage.
All right.
So roll that. Yeah, that's gonna be a miss. And that will be her turn, but that brings us to Kai.
Arena. He just kind of looks over it. Yelling is not here yet, but Kai will just shout, Antonius, if you do not come over here, you will die, and then you will go to hell. You know what hell has? It has fire. And that's it.
Point.
Can I use a free action to be like, I mean, he's right.
All right, that's.
That'll be my action, and gonna just go up to Arena. Just listen, Arena, go back. Follow Raoul. I will stay to make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Okay.
Yelling is back.
Okay. Would you like to do yelling with note?
Yeah, yelling. My action was yelling at Antonius, and I said, "Listen, if you go over there and die, you will go to hell. And guess what hell has? It has fire.
Mm.
That definitely would do something.
So get your frostbitten ass back here.
No, the funny thing is that Karnak then was like, he has a point. That's true.
Currently,
So-
he's safer here because he's not between a literal dragon anymore. He's at least near.
I mean,
what's it
you're-
called?
Okay.
You're still technically between the two of them. The dragon's over here. The wolves are over here.
Dragons, wolves, dragon. I'd rather deal with the wolves.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
basically
fair.
why he's in there.
It's fair. Do you want Ease or Quinby to do anything? They are not sure where exactly this is going. Do you want them to run? Do you want them to help Kai out with trying to save Quinby?
Quimby.
Yes?
Oh, you said Quimby.
I did say Quinby. Ease and Quinby. Because
Ah.
they are the next two people.
Quimby, do you have anything that can teleport them over here or something?
That's a bit above my pay grade with magic. I mean, I could have... Oh, I just remembered something. His held action, like Kardex, was to use Rhyme's Binding Ice on it if it started to move. I did not use that. So, pure curiosity. Because this changes it completely, the situation, if the ice goes off and it locks it in place. Okay, so let's see, that is a con save from the dragon. Unfortunately, when I refreshed, it closed all my stuff. And Quinby's save is... Oh yeah, no. Without no chance, it went off. Okay, so nothing changes. The situation is the same. I don't really have any magic that could teleport. I'm sorry.
Oh, Antonius, when I get my hand on you, Antonius.
Oh, wait, there is something I could do. I could give you 10 extra feet of movement. I have the Long Strider spell.
Do it.
He's going to walk over to you, and his hand is going to glow with green energy, and let's see, it is a touch. He's going to touch you. If he casts it at second level, it could give you more, but he used his last second level slot to try and bind the dragon, so it's just level 1. You get 10 feet additional.
Okay.
And he can hold on to that for an hour. And then... I don't think Ease had anything she could do either, because she doesn't have teleportation magic. Clairvoyance, Magic Circle... Yeah, no, she doesn't have anything she could do to assist with teleporting him. And that brings us to the dragon. So 80 feet. It can move. That's 70 feet. It can drop down 20 feet. Or it can drop down 10 more feet, bringing it to 20 feet above you, Antonius. You hear the dragon flapping above your head, and you hear it inhale. As, let's grab the effect for it. Frost. Yoop. It points its breath down directly at you and casts cold breath.
Oh, good. It's an ice thing.
It is ice. So, I forget, you have resistance because of your deal, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that is... you need to make a con saving throw.
It's still 10d8 though.
It is indeed 10d8s.
Con save, right?
Yes, con save. Okay. Good news, you've made the save. So that 56 gets cut in half to 28, and it gets cut in half again because you have resistance, so you only take 14 cold damage. And that will be the White Dragon's turn, because that counts as its single action. Kardec?
Alright, Karnak is going over this fucking bridge, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright.
Alright.
What is Evie's movement?
Hold action
Yes.
to attack any enemy, because I don't see any right now.
Fair.
I don't know what would EB do in this situation, Draco.
Well, I mean, I think she might want to help you. And she does have a lot of movement, being a monk. So I think she's also gonna maybe dash and try to assist.
Oh,
Unless
Kai
you...
will probably tell her to hold off.
Okay. She will hold position then.
He's kind of skeptical about that vampire lady who just kind of caged up a werewolf person, so...
Fair. Right. Acemark will go back to try and, well, you've already convinced her to come back, so he will hold his ground for now. Antonius, you hear the direwolves growling behind you, but they're not making forward moves yet.
Would they have taken the damage from the breath?
I mean, it pointed the breath weapon down at Antonius specifically because it's 20 feet in the air, so it wouldn't have gotten in there.
Gotcha.
Alright, Antonius, what's the play here?
Well, assuming Antonius and the dragon have the same weakness, because we're both iced,
What stupid.
but there still
It
needs
really
to be
is.
there still needs to be a non-magical flame. There's no non-magical flames in the area, is there?
No, there is not. And he's 20 feet
Just
in the air.
magical.
Just the magical fire over here.
I wish it was non-magical so I could just use pyrotechnics on the freaking dragon. Could you know what? This is gonna sound absolutely insane.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we passed that bridge a while ago, but sure.
Yeah, we passed. No pun intended. We passed that bridge.
I intended it, but yes.
Yeah, you did. I know you did.
Do I want to use hypnotic pattern or charm person on the dragon?
Dragon is not a person, so charm person wouldn't work. I mean, for the rules of the spell as written, charm person would not work on a dragon.
Oh, because
Dragons
it's a
are
humanoid.
intelligent and can think. Yeah, it has to be a humanoid.
You would need Charm
I think-
Monster.
Yeah, there's a spell known as Charm Monster that would work on a dragon. And anything else, really.
I could use hypnotic pattern and it could work on everything inside if I center it on me.
And
True.
yourself.
But that would put you in your own hypnotic pattern, and you would also have to make the save, though.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's indiscriminate.
Even though I'm the caster?
Yep.
Let me take a
That's
look
ridiculous.
at hypnotic.
It would be
Well, it'd
too
be the
busted
same as
to
if you
drop
cast
iron.
Fireball on yourself,
This is
if
the
you really think about
description,
it.
by the way.
Create twisting
Yeah, each
blend of
creature in the
colors in the
area.
air. Each creature in the area, yep.
You
I mean,
are
think of it this
each
way.
creature.
Hypnotic pattern isn't a, like, damaging spell, but imagine if you cast Fireball on yourself. It's basically the same principle. You are in the range of the... You're in the splash zone of the spell. So you're getting hit by it. Unless the spell mentions, because some do, that you can exclude certain creatures.
I'll go this direction
Okay.
and create a cube.
You know what? I probably should have
here.
mentioned before you moved, but while you were in the doorway, you could have seen Ludmilla at the top of the staircase, if that changes your actions or not.
That would have changed my action.
And this is why I'm leaving them behind.
I got Andros's blood in me. I can't do it.
Okay, Antonius goes here, puts the
Oh,
box.
God.
And I will put you on the floor where
Puts the
Ludmilla
whole- wait.
is.
I was gonna put the box for hypnotic pattern down.
Okay, so you were going to cast while you were down there first.
Yelling, please.
Yes. Before I
Okay.
go all the way up.
Okay, 30-foot cube. So let me grab the rectangle. 5, 10, 15. Well, actually, no. I need to remember that this is like each square is 10 feet, if I recall
Ah.
correctly.
Antonius wisdom and
Let's see.
0 on wisdom.
5,
and what
10.
was the other modifier?
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Intelligence.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so like right there. So, okay, got it. And it is wisdom, you said?
Sorry, I got distracted by chat.
No worries. Well, it rolled a 7.
You have to pass, I believe.
No, I put it. So what I did was I centered it away from me this time.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
I
it
just
would have
threw it
gotten-
out. So it would have been just the dragon.
It would have been the dragon and the direwolf.
Well, then you would be in range for it, and you would have to make the save.
Wait,
Oh, wait,
put me
I
back
see.
down.
So you went up the stairs, cast it at the top of the stairs. Now well, let's see. Let me try to measure this out.
It would be
It's
like
30.
there.
Okay, so so that is a 30-foot radius square. The one I just drew out with lines is a 30-foot square. So that will still miss you just barely. So the dragon failed.
Did I?
Like that, right?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, about. Alright, so it looks like
so it gets
everything
both direwolves
failed.
and the dragon. Okay, we're good.
So where is... Let's use... that. Alright, and there we go. And now you're upstairs. face to face with the love of your life. Antonius. She's so much more beautiful up close.
I'm gonna kill him.
Well, you can't reach me to kill him.
Oh no, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna kill you.
Draco, the dragon failed while it's in midair, right?
Yes, it did.
So it would have fallen and taken fall damage, right?
Let's see, you grant twist of pattern colors. Pattern appears. Each creature on a field save creature becomes charmed for the duration while charmed by the spell. The creature is incapacitated. Speed of
And
0.
speed becomes 0, so that means
so
its flying is
yeah.
gone.
If it would be basically 10 feet, and then every 10 feet after the additional 10 feet, it would take like 1d6 fall damage, I think.
So it's only taking 1d6.
Yeah, it'll only be a single d6 of fall damage, but still.
Oh no. The spell ends if any creature takes damage.
Also true.
Yeah.
So
For the
that is
affected creature, so I'd have to cast it again.
2 damage.
So it's on the floor now. Awake,
Yeah.
I think.
If it takes damage, someone uses an action out of its stupor. So yeah, it is no longer stunned by the hypnotic pattern.
Oh no.
It shakes its head, and you see it looking at the doorway. Let's see, it is a large creature.
It would
We
need
do
to
need to-
transform.
We do need to consider, would it be able to get in? Because the direwolves are in there, but they were teleported in there, so we will see. But Antonius, is there anything you'd like to say to Ludmilla now that you're face to face with her?
Does this prove that I am worthy?
You're certainly an interesting one, I'll give you that. Well, the dragon's still
I
outside.
survived.
Let's see for how long. I won't help, but we'll see how things go. Maybe I could use you. Bogey, this feels like a very Kira and Misa moment where Light tells Misa Mane, I am just gonna use you. You do know that, right? And she goes, I don't care.
Yeah, I can't believe Antonius is still this out.
He's not the most experienced.
We know!
It's actually why we're trying to get you to come back.
I love y'all.
Oh my god, why did I have to
I love how above game you're like, yeah, no, this was smart, it was a dumb idea, and everyone else is like, yeah, think?
What?
I know it's a dumb idea. That's
Why
why
did I
I
have to
think
be
it's
this character?
great that we're doing it.
Why couldn't I be someone evil? Why couldn't I be a like a vengeance paladin or something?
Well, I'm gonna
It's
give Chad
hilarious that I'm doing it.
I mean, yeah.
This definitely seems like it falls into the chaotic, stupid territory.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
fits
just
for
more-
Bard.
No, it fits for Antonius. For Bard.
It does fit
This
there.
is
If your
Antonio.
bard is not chaotic something, you're doing it wrong.
So it works, it works.
That's why Tara almost every time hits everybody with her AoE attacks.
I mean, Lilith wasn't chaotic, but she was just neutral evil, selfish
don't
as
even
fuck,
get me
so that makes
started on
sense.
So
So, Bolt, what would you like to do? I was asking Chaco what he's gonna do.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Bolt's conflicted. On one hand, he kind of doesn't want to see Antonius, get killed by a vampire or a dragon or a bunch of wolves. But also on the other hand, it's like he kind of is doing it to himself. And also, like, the fact that the dragon is gone is basically this is their best bet to just get the fuck out.
Hello, side note, Draco, did you see what I wrote in my knowledge? Antonius
No, I
acknowledge.
didn't.
Most recent message just now.
Interesting plan. It's a bold strategy. Let's see how it pays off for him, Cotton.
Well, I rolled a D100, and I think Bolt is just like, ah, fuck this. He's dashing, by the way.
Okay.
He just looks back at the party and just says, "You can help me or you can leave me, but honestly, I would rather Antonius die by any other way except by a dragon or by fire or by a vampire." How far away is the dragon?
How hurt is the dragon?
It's pretty hurt. I mean, kind of. Oh wait, hold on. I see the health bar isn't showing. Let me fix that so you can see how it's doing. Boop,
Yeah,
there we go.
No, I said how far away is the dragon?
Oh no, I said how hurt is it?
Yeah. He asked how hurt it was, and then it is about 150 feet, well, 145 feet away from you.
And also to clarify, we did not take a long rest after Zio died, right?
Nope.
Nope. You did not.
Well, fuck, there goes that.
You know, this is
You
going to be
believe
wild.
Dan now, don't you?
We don't know how long you guys are going to be here fighting this dragon, but I'm imagining when Hoshi's character gets here, if you guys are long gone, they'll see all of the mess from this place.
I kind of wish that we got a long rest, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bolt has decided we hate Antonius, but we're not gonna let him die.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's it for me. Also, side note, it is 1:18 in the morning. Do we want to finish up this round of combat and then call it, or how are we feeling?
That's true.
I
How's
normally would have
everybody
been
feeling?
gone an hour ago.
Yeah.
Well, we would have been done a whole lot sooner if someone didn't try to fuck a vampire.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we all know what you're trying to do.
Listen, Dami.
No, I'm not going to listen to you. No. Listen,
Just
Billy.
no.
Broden is hoarding on main. He understands, but this is a stupid idea. Anyway.
Love game. Like, how much longer are we gonna go? Because I'm kind of getting tired.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can...
that's why I literally just asked about time.
I'll just
we
do
could-
this at end my turn.
Alright, and then
We
we'll
can
just...
wrap up.
Yeah, wrap up the turn order. Lily, since it seems everyone's going back, is going to move just a little bit that way. Ludmilla is going to look at Antonius. What could you tell me about how my pet escaped from here? Are you and your friends responsible, my little kitten?
Above game. What pet?
The guy that was in the cage.
Ah. Would
Yeah, you know.
Antonius have figured out the two by now?
I mean, you were unconscious the entire time, so...
Yes, you were.
I have no idea, mate.
So I literally would not have known at all. This is great.
No. I mean,
Yeah,
you can tell her you don't know, and it's literally the truth.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what? I got lost in your eyes.
I will use that actually. I'm sorry, what? I got lost in your eyes.
Just don't you fucking steal my shit.
It works.
So that's your response?
Huh?
Was that your response, that
Yes.
you got lost? Well, I suppose I could always get the information I need from other means. Perhaps you could tell me about your friends at the very least.
Don't you fucking
As we
dare!
get acquainted with each other. And that will bring us to Irina, who is going to join Bolt in the trying to save Antonius camp.
No.
Because it seems like, I mean, Bolt is definitely for what is about to happen, too. So that would bring us back to the top of the turn order, and with that, we're going to end the session here. What a wild ride it's been.
I love you, Draco.
I love you,
For
too.
putting up with my nonsense. You know it's great, though.
Well, this is how
It's
the party
funny.
dies.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get killed.
Well, hey, that's a defeatist attitude.
And Raoul's a defeatist.
But Kai isn't. He's a Vermilion. He always gets up.
Yeah. Listen, I can tell you something above game that might make you feel a little better about the situation, but it's not that great.
Okay.
The dragon only cares about people that have deals made for it. It will not attack anyone else.
I mean, that's great for me.
Yeah. So Kai, you're in the clear, and all of the NPCs also in the clear. Everyone else?
When everybody gets there, I'll be in the clear.
Yeah, when you get here. Although, so like, I think I told Hoshi how far away his character is, and because combat is very quick, like, he's...
And I had a
If
question about that. Did he count the time for them walking down and getting to the...
No,
Being there?
it would... them walking down was approximately when you got to, Valaki. And then, basically, you're 4 hours away, currently moving towards them, but 4 hours away. And it has not been 4 hours' time. Even in combat.
Would running there cut it in half?
If you were running, let me go to the travel guide real quick here. In Lucky Tsolenka, if you go at a fast pace, that would be 3 hours, 26 minutes. So it takes an hour off at least. But still, you're not going to be here for some time. Unfortunately.
I'm sorry, I'm grieving.
I like...
She'll kill you later.
I like Bubba, the chat says, after this combat, Antonius is going to see the vet for a little snip.
Oh no!
The vet.
Yelling, I will do it myself.
No!
I have this weapon called the Bloody Spear.
Oh no!
Haven't you guys ever been in love before? Don't you understand? Young love!
And the session,
This-
people need to sleep.
Listen,
You know,
it's healthy to know your pet.
you know what? I have to, take a line from Danny Phantom. Ha, young love, they say it never lasts. But, let's start going around the horn. Let's start with Daluna, because you're getting a bit EP.
Alright. Starting with me, I guess?
Yes.
Alright. It was hello, my name is Doodle13. You can find me on Blue Sky at Doodle13. You can find me everywhere else also on Doodle13, including YouTube, where I just posted a short just earlier today, actually, of my beloved dog Buddy. I did the how many taps can you do before your dog gets upset meme, and You can clearly see him just wagging his tail, all happy that he's just about that pet life. It's adorable, and I hope everyone watches it because it's my dog and I love him and he's beautiful and he's my favorite. Other than that, you can find me on twitch.tv/QuizThePerson. Power Ranger Cyberstrike. We are currently still working on finding out when we're going to be doing the next session. We have a day in mind. We're going to announce it fully just until everything goes, like everything gets lined up. So keep an eye on our socials. We'll just talk about that later. You'll find me on Draco's channel next week at some point for our game night. I am excited about those. Those are always fun. I don't know what we're going to be playing next week, but we'll play something, and you'll find me again next week here. Next one, go.
You want to go down the line or pick and choose?
Broaden, go.
Hello, you can find me here on Wednesdays playing a very stressed out Wolfman. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know how to feel about it. Why can't people just... People are just way too nice. But it's fine, we're gonna be having fun, and if Antonius leads to a party TPK, or worse, everyone's suffering even more, then, well, I guess you accomplished your job. But that is it for me. I don't know who to go next. Who else is EP?
How about Player of the Hour yelling at me?
Draco, is it okay to post the link?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. Hi, I go by Yeltalalo. My socials are usually yelling at me or yelling at me BT. I do art. Speaking of art, I have a service. I'm making little Valentine's Day card-like things. So if you want to buy a card and put a personal message, just use that form and I will get the information and make a card. I have 2 cards currently. It's either a roses, which is like a little bed of roses, and there's a message section and like a to from, and then the other one is pillows, which also has message and to from. So yeah. And Valentine's Day, there may be a music video that might drop on my YouTube. We shall see, and hopefully, I know it's a little late, but I am hoping to be done with my rigging for a Sri Lankan flag for Independence Day, which passed 2 days ago. Who's next?
Take your pick.
I mean, I would pick you, but you have to go through
Yeah,
the others
I gotta be at
first.
the end.
I know.
Thin.
Huh. Oh, hello. I'm Thanatos. Currently replacing our deceased dad by making sure that this fucking cat doesn't die. I'm playing Kai Vermilion on Wednesdays. I play party games sometimes with Draco, and I'm going to be playing with the Lost Knights tomorrow to play as Saltburg Village of Folk Artificer. As we are traveling through Shadowfell after we just met with this dumbass warlord named the Dreadmaster, who thinks that just staying in one spot is a good idea. And tonight's session was very stressful for Kai. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But I had fun. It was a lot of laughs. And I think that just leaves Hoshi.
Hello,
And me.
Hello, I'm Royal Hoshi. You can find me on all social media such as Royal Hoshi. I kind of wish my character was there at the moment, because I could actually stop yelling from actually going towards the vampire lady.
Mm.
Good thing he's not.
Decisions were made.
Antonius thinks to himself.
Multiple decisions were made by multiple different people.
And then the character's also going to whack Kai when she sees her.
I don't know what you two were thinking when a guy that Kai likes, just died. Do you think he wants another person to die under his watch? No.
I mean,
Oh, she doesn't die easily.
No, but he doesn't want to take that chance.
Yeah. But, I understand it was in character, your decision, absolutely. Just like Antonius' decision was also in character, but, decisions were made, as I said.
Yeah. Her thought right now is, oh, you're going to make me walk now. I kick your ass when you get there. That's it for me. Chocolate.
Hello, I'm Chocolate Zombie 101. You can find me on the social medias, some form of Chocolate Zombie 101. I stream on Twitch, sometimes on Thursdays when me, Draco, and Hoshi do Baldur's Gate 3, like tomorrow, for instance. And then when you're not finding me doing that on my Twitch streams, I do a whole bunch of other stuff. Sometimes I stream these D&D games if we ever do streaming together again. Sometimes I do other things. What those things are, you'll have to follow me and find out when I decide to go live next. When I'm not doing that, Wednesdays I'm here playing Bolt and nobody else. And Tuesdays you can find me over on twitch.tv/BrownUpVaughn for Phase of Our Lives every other Tuesday, along with myself, Daluna, Draco, and Hoshi. Hopefully we'll be back to that campaign soon. We've had a few days off from it, but we should be back soon to deal with our hag situations. And then, as I said, Thursdays you can find me, Draco, and Hoshi playing Baldur's Gate 3, where we're currently going through the an old Sharan temple. So that's gonna be fun. There may also be a demon down here, but we haven't found it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just leaves you, Draco.
Alright, you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Mondays we play Persona 5 Royal. So things with Cheeto didn't go great. People still were following the corrupt politician, even though he admitted to all of his crimes. So we had to change the perception of the public. But, then the Holy Grail appeared, and a lot of stuff happened, and basically we gotta shoot God in the face now. Typical JRPG. Tuesdays, as mentioned, you can find us over at Burnout Vaughn's for Phase of Our Lives. We weren't able to do that this week. Next week, we also do party games. Well, yeah, next week, we do party games over here. All sorts of fun stuff. Come and join us. Wednesday, we can see how this situation resolves itself.
Poorly.
No, it's gonna be hell. That's what's gonna happen.
It's going to be very difficult. This is definitely a lot of tension, for sure. Thursdays, as previously mentioned, you can find me and Shako and Hoshi playing Baldur's Gate 3. where I think we're probably really close to that devil man, and I would like to be the one to talk to him, because it's going to be a lot of fun for a bard specifically. Fridays, you can catch me in Yelling here for Breath of the Wild. I still have side quests to get through. So we're doing that.
Let's go!
Yeah, I'm sure Zelda's fine. Again, she held off Calamity Ganon for like 100 years. What's like a week
What's a few
or two?
days?
A week or two or a month. She's got this. She's fine. It's okay. But with all of that said and done, how about we find someone to raid?
I have Hartley doing Borderlands the pre-sequel, and I also have Hinetu doing None Holy.
You know what? Let's raid someone new. I am going to need Hartley's information to properly raid them.
I think